Planning Italy by cruise can feel overwhelming. You want a day that works. This guide gives you a clear plan at every stop. What to do first, how to move easily, and what to skip. Simple ways to save time and money. Welcome to Travel Day Trip Ideas. This is your complete guide to every Italian cruise port. I'll show you the morning move that beats the crowds, the order that keeps you ahead, and the one choice that unlocks your whole day. Use the chapters to jump to your stop, or watch straight through and build your route step by step. It's practical, friendly, and no fluff, so you travel smarter and enjoy more. Ready? Let's start with Rome. Whether you're a seasoned cruiser or embarking on your very first cruise adventure, this guide is your key to unlocking the wonders of Rome. From the moment you step off the ship to the moment you return, we've got all the tips, tricks, and advice to ensure your day in Rome is nothing short of extraordinary. But before we get there, we have a quick stop at the Civitavecchia cruise port, Rome's gateway for seafaring adventurers. Located about 80 kilometers northwest of Rome, Civitavecchia is a charming port town with a rich history. But for most cruise passengers, it's a launching pad for exploring the city's countless treasures. Arriving in Civitavecchia, so you've just disembarked from your cruise ship. Now what? Well, fear not, fellow travelers. Getting around Civitavecchia is a breeze. First things first, familiarize yourself with your terminal. Civitavecchia has several spread across the harbour, and knowing yours will help you choose your transportation options. The main cruise dock locations in Civitavecchia are either the Finger Pier or the Roma Cruise Terminal. You can check a couple of days in advance where your ship is planned to dock. Once disembarked, look for the bright red free shuttle buses that connect the terminals to the Largo della Paz service centre. From there, you can catch a train to Rome, hop on a local bus, or grab a taxi. The official currency used in Italy, and therefore of course also in Civitavecchia, is the euro. US dollars are not accepted in this port of call or the local shops. Credit and debit cards are widely accepted. Train to Rome. The train is the most convenient and budget-friendly option. The Civitavecchia train station is just a 20-minute walk from the port or a short ride on the free shuttle. Trains to Rome Termini, the city's central station, run frequently and take about an hour. Taxis and transfers. If you're feeling fancy, taxis are readily available at the port and train station. Just remember to negotiate the fare beforehand to avoid any surprises. Shared vans and private transfers are also great options for groups or those seeking a comfortable door-to-door service. Uber. Did you know that you can reserve a ride with Uber to get between Rome and Civitavecchia up to 90 days before your trip, at any time and on any day of the year? However, only Uber Black is available, meaning higher prices and nicer vehicles. If you don't mind the slight price increase, then Uber is perfectly safe to use in Italy. Civitavecchia Old Town. While Rome beckons, Civitavecchia has its own charm waiting to be discovered. Explore the old town's medieval alleys and marvel at the imposing 16th century Fort Michelangelo. Immerse yourself in history at the National Archaeological Museum, where you'll find ancient treasures from Civitavecchia and its surroundings. Or simply relax on the beautiful sandy beach near the port, soaking up the Italian sunshine before or after your Roman adventure. With Rome calling your name, you have two main options: organised tours or independent exploration. Day trips are perfect for those with limited time. These tours offer guided excursions to must-see sites like the Colosseum, Vatican museums, and Trevi Fountain. But if you're feeling adventurous, grab a map, put on your comfy shoes, and hit the ground running. Take the train to Termini and navigate the city on your own using public transportation or a hop-on hop-off bus tour. Rome, the Eternal City, is a treasure trove of history, culture, and art, enchanting visitors with its timeless beauty. Even with just one day in port, you can still capture the essence of Rome. Here are the top 5 things or places you must see or do when visiting Rome on a day trip. The Colosseum, a symbol of ancient glory. Start your day at the Colosseum, an iconic symbol of ancient Roman engineering and gladiatorial battles. This massive amphitheatre, which could hold up to 80,000 spectators, offers a glimpse into the past, where emperors, gladiators, and roaring crowds once interacted. Join a guided tour to learn about its history and the intricate workings of this architectural marvel. Vatican City, a spiritual and artistic journey. No trip to Rome is complete without a visit to the Vatican City. Home to the Pope and a staggering collection of art and architecture, the Vatican is a must-see. The Vatican Museums, Sistine Chapel and St. Peter's Basilica are highlights here. Marvel at Michelangelo's ceiling in the Sistine Chapel and the grandeur of St. Peter's Basilica. Remember, dress conservatively and book tickets in advance to avoid long lines. The Pantheon, a testament to Roman ingenuity. A short walk from Piazza Navona, the Pantheon stands as a testament to the ingenuity of Roman architecture. Originally a temple to all gods, this ancient structure with its massive dome and oculus is remarkably well preserved. Its harmonious proportions and the play of light through its oculus offer a serene yet awe-inspiring atmosphere. Trevi Fountain, a Baroque masterpiece. Stroll through the cobblestone streets to reach the Trevi Fountain, a Baroque masterpiece and one of the most famous fountains in the world. Toss a coin over your shoulder into the fountain, a tradition said to ensure your return to Rome. The fountain's intricate sculptures and the sound of cascading water create a magical experience. Piazza Navona, the epitome of Roman Baroque. End your day at Piazza Navona, a picturesque square lined with restaurants and cafes, perfect for people watching and enjoying Italian cuisine. The square, with its stunning fountains, including the famous Fountain of the Four Rivers, is a showcase of Roman Baroque art. It's a vibrant spot where artists display their works and street performers add to the lively atmosphere. Bonus tip: Roman delicacies. Amidst your sightseeing, don't forget to indulge in Roman culinary delights. Enjoy a gelato as you walk through the city's historic streets, or sit down for a meal of classic Roman dishes like carbonara or saltimbocca. A day in Rome is a whirlwind tour through history, art and culture. Each site tells a part of Rome's story, a city where the past and present seamlessly merge. While it's impossible to see everything in one day, these top attractions offer a taste of Rome's splendor, leaving you longing to return. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and it certainly can't be fully experienced in one either, but this itinerary promises a day filled with unforgettable memories. Now let's dive into the world of savings. When you choose to book local tours instead of opting for ship-organized excursions, you're not only going for a more cost-effective alternative, but you're also immersing yourself in a more authentic experience. Local tour operators have extensive knowledge about the area, offering you an insider's perspective of Rome. You can have a more flexible itinerary, benefiting from customizable options. Plus, supporting local businesses and contributing to the local economy is always a win-win. Here's a golden travel tip: always book your local tours in advance. This helps you avoid the last-minute rush, gives you ample time to plan your day, and ensures you secure your spot in your preferred tour. Booking tours via your cruise ship can be very expensive. Cruise ships often charge a lot of extra fees for managing the booking for you. However, after the video finishes, be sure to check the description below, as we have a link to our favorite day trip tours you can book direct and save you a lot of money, especially if you're a larger group or family. To make your Civitavecchia and Rome experience even smoother, here is a summary of our handy tips. Plan your transportation before you arrive. Purchase train or tour tickets online to skip the queues. Pack light, considering luggage restrictions in Rome's cobblestone streets. Wear comfortable shoes. You'll be doing a lot of walking. Carry essentials like sunscreen, a hat, water, and snacks for exploring Rome. Learn a few basic Italian phrases. It goes a long way. With this guide and a little planning, you're all set to conquer Civitavecchia in Rome. Click the links in the description below to book your tours and let the adventure begin. And if you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up to like and subscribe to our channel.
Breathe in the aroma of fresh basil, ripe tomatoes and baked dough as we take you on a virtual journey through the bustling streets of Naples, Italy. Welcome to Naples, a city that embodies the heart and soul of Italy. Imagine yourself strolling through its narrow cobblestone streets, flanked by vibrant buildings bathed in hues of yellow, pink and terracotta. Picture the lively markets that pepper the city with their bustling vendors and vibrant displays of fruits, vegetables, and local delicacies. Envision the grandeur of its historic sites, each telling a tale of the city's glorious past. Naples, or Napoli as it's known to the locals, is steeped in history. Its story begins over 2,000 years ago when it was founded by the Greeks. Over the centuries, it passed through the hands of the Romans, Byzantines, and Spanish, each leaving an indelible imprint on the city's culture, architecture, and traditions. This diverse heritage has shaped Naples into a city that is as multi-layered as the lasagna it so lovingly crafts. But what truly sets Naples apart is its claim to fame as the birthplace of pizza. It was here, in the humble streets of this historic city, that the world's favorite comfort food was born. The Neapolitans take their pizza seriously, adhering to traditional methods that have been passed down through generations. And it shows. Sink your teeth into a slice of Neapolitan pizza, and you'll understand why it's considered a cut above the rest. Naples is a city that thrives on its contrasts. It's where the old coexists with the new, where history rubs shoulders with modernity. Wander through the city, and you'll find ancient ruins standing proudly amidst contemporary architecture, traditional pizzerias nestled next to trendy cafes, and bustling markets sharing space with chic boutiques. It's this unique blend of the past and the present that gives Naples its distinct flavor. So whether you're a history buff, a food lover, or an adventurer at heart, Naples has something to offer. It's a city that invites you to delve into its rich past, savor its delectable cuisine, and immerse yourself in its vibrant culture. Naples, a city that effortlessly mingles the old with the new, awaits your discovery. Your journey into the heart of Naples begins at the cruise port. This bustling hub is more than just a docking station for ships. It is the entry point to an unforgettable adventure. The port, with its well-equipped facilities, is designed to cater to all your needs. Whether you're searching for a quick bite to eat, a trinket to commemorate your trip, or a comfortable lounge to relax in, you'll find it all here. And let's talk about accessibility. The port is conveniently located near the city centre, making it a breeze to venture out and explore. A plethora of transport options are at your disposal. From local buses to taxis and even the funicular railway, getting around Naples is as easy as pie. For those of you who prefer to pedal, bike rentals are also available. So whether you're a seasoned traveller or a first-time cruiser, the port provides a smooth transition from sea to city. With this port as your gateway, Naples' treasures are just a stone's throw away. From ancient ruins to mouth-watering cuisine, let us guide you to 5 must-visit spots in Naples. First stop, the Naples National Archaeological Museum. This treasure trove of antiquity is home to a vast collection of Greek and Roman artifacts, including the Farnese marbles and the Secret Cabinet, a collection of erotic art from Pompeii. Travel tip? The museum is closed on Tuesdays, so plan accordingly. Next, we journey to the heart of Naples, the historic city centre. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, it's a labyrinth of narrow streets, churches and palaces, with a history dating back over 2,000 years. Don't forget to look up and admire the Hanging Laundry, a quintessential Naples sight. Here's a tip. Wear comfortable shoes. The cobblestone streets can be uneven and tricky to navigate. Our third gem is the Castel dell'Ovo, or Egg Castle. The oldest standing fortification in Naples, it offers panoramic views of the city and the sea. It's also free to visit, making it a budget-friendly option for travelers. A tip for your visit. The castle is best enjoyed in the late afternoon when the setting sun paints the city in golden hues. Moving on, we find ourselves at the San Severo Chapel. This Baroque chapel houses some of the most impressive works of art in the city, including the Veiled Christ, a marble sculpture so lifelike it's hard to believe it's not real. Remember, photography inside the chapel is strictly prohibited, so be sure to commit its beauty to memory. Finally, no visit to Naples would be complete without a stop at a traditional pizzeria. Naples is the birthplace of pizza after all. A piping hot margherita, fresh from a wood-fired oven, is a must-try. Our travel tip? Avoid tourist traps and head to a local favorite like l'Antica Pizzeria da Michele or Pizzeria Starita. With these sites on your itinerary, you'll experience the best that Naples has to offer. You've docked, you've disembarked, and now the choice is yours. How will you explore Naples? 2 main options spring to mind. You could book a local cruise via your ship, or choose to use local transport options, each with its own unique advantages. Let's delve into these a bit more. Booking a local cruise tour via your ship can be incredibly convenient. You'll have the peace of mind knowing that all your plans are taken care of, from transport to tickets and even meals at times. Plus, you'll have a knowledgeable guide to narrate your journey and answer any queries you might have about Naples' rich history and culture. However, this convenience often comes at a higher price, and the schedule may not always align with your personal preferences. You might feel rushed at places you'd like to linger, or spend more time at attractions that don't particularly interest you. On the other hand, embarking on your own adventure using local transport options presents a whole new world of possibilities. You'll have the freedom to set your own pace, stay as long as you want at your favorite spots, and even discover hidden gems off the beaten path. Public transportation in Naples is well connected and easy to navigate, making it a viable option for independent travelers. And let's not forget the potential cost savings. From affordable bus rides to economical train tickets, local transport can be a budget-friendly way to explore Naples. Plus, you can always find a local eatery to enjoy an authentic Neapolitan pizza without the tourist price tag. Of course, there's a trade-off. Going solo requires a bit more planning and navigation, and you might miss out on some insider knowledge that a tour guide can provide. But the sense of adventure and the thrill of discovery can make up for it. In the end, the choice is yours. You can opt for the structured convenience of a cruise tour or embrace the flexibility and potential cost savings of exploring on your own. Whether you join a cruise tour or strike out on your own, Naples is ready to enchant you. For a truly immersive experience, consider booking a tour with a local guide. These passionate individuals are blessed with an intimate, in-depth knowledge of Naples, its hidden gems, and its rich history, allowing you to delve beneath the surface of the city. Engaging a local guide also means you're supporting the local economy, contributing directly to the community you're visiting. It's a win-win situation. You get a personalized tour tailored to your interests, and the local businesses thrive. Don't worry about where to find these knowledgeable guides. We've got you covered. Simply check out the video description below where we've provided links for booking these tours. Rest assured, these are guides with experience in handling cruise ship passengers, so you'll be in safe hands. Remember, the beauty of a city is not just in its architecture or its sights, but in its stories and its people. By choosing a local guide, you'll see Naples through the eyes of someone who knows and loves the city intimately. Your cruise ship awaits, Salerno, a destination that promises an unforgettable experience. A gem on Italy's Amalfi coast, ready to welcome you with open arms. Salerno is a city that effortlessly blends the charm of the old world with the vibrancy of the new. As your cruise ship glides into the harbor, you'll be greeted by a panorama of pastel-colored houses cascading down hillsides, the azure waters sparkling under the Mediterranean sun. The sight is nothing short of breathtaking, a perfect introduction to the wonders that await you. Stepping off the gangway, you'll find the port of Salerno modern and efficient. It's designed for a smooth transition from ship to shore. The facilities are top-notch, ensuring that your disembarkation is as seamless as possible. Worried about getting to the heart of the city? No problem. Salerno's cruise terminal is conveniently located a short stroll from the city centre. This proximity means you can start your adventure almost immediately, without the hassle of long transfers. Taxis are readily available right at the port, and a reliable local bus service can whisk you away to your chosen destination. Whether you're heading to a historic site, a local restaurant, or a scenic viewpoint, transportation is both easy and convenient. For the more adventurous, exploring Salerno on foot is a delight, allowing you to soak in the city's vibrant atmosphere. The narrow streets, bustling markets, and charming cafes offer a sensory feast that is best experienced at a leisurely pace. Don't be shy about approaching the friendly staff at the tourist information booth located within the terminal. They're a wealth of knowledge, armed with maps, brochures, and insider tips to help you make the most of your time in this captivating city. Whether you're looking for the best local eateries, hidden gems, or must-see landmarks, they've got you covered. Remember, every adventure begins with a single step, and in Salerno, that step lands you right in the heart of history, culture, and la dolce vita. From ancient ruins to modern art galleries, from traditional trattorias to chic boutiques, Salerno offers a rich tapestry of experiences that cater to every taste and interest. So, take that step and let the magic of Salerno unfold before you. Salerno whispers tales of ancient times, where every stone and ruin holds a fragment of history. Founded by the Etruscans, coveted by the Romans, this city has been a silent witness to the rise and fall of great civilizations. Salerno has witnessed the ebb and flow of empires, each leaving an indelible mark on its landscape and culture. Its strategic location on the Mediterranean coast made it a prized possession, coveted for its natural harbour and access to vital trade routes that connected distant lands. But Salerno's story is not just one of conquest and power struggles. It is also a tale of resilience, culture, and intellectual pursuit. This city was a beacon of knowledge during the Middle Ages, home to the Schola Medica Salernitana, Europe's first medical school, which attracted scholars from all over the continent. Here, pioneering scholars, both men and women, pushed the boundaries of medical understanding, laying the foundations for modern medicine. Their legacy lives on in Salerno's rich cultural tapestry, a testament to the city's enduring spirit of innovation and enlightenment, which continues to inspire to this day. As you stroll through Salerno's historic center, imagine the footsteps of Roman centurions, the whispers of medieval scholars, and the echoes of a vibrant past that still resonate in the air. Every stone, every archway has a story to tell, a story waiting to be discovered by those who seek to understand the depths of its history. Let Salerno's past be your guide as you embark on your exploration of this captivating city, where the echoes of empires and enlightenment await your discovery. Salerno is a treasure trove of sights and experiences, a city where history and nature blend seamlessly to create an unforgettable journey. Start your journey through time at the Salerno Cathedral, a magnificent example of Norman architecture. This historic building stands as a testament to the city's rich past, with its imposing facade inviting you to explore further. Step inside and be awestruck by its grand interior, adorned with intricate mosaics and a majestic crypt. The detailed artwork and serene atmosphere provide a glimpse into the craftsmanship and devotion of a bygone era. Next, lose yourself in the enchanting labyrinthine alleys of the medieval quarter. These narrow cobblestone streets are filled with stories waiting to be discovered, each turn revealing a new facet of Salerno's history. Discover hidden courtyards, vibrant street art, and charming local shops. Each courtyard is a hidden gem, offering a quiet retreat from the bustling streets, while the street art adds a modern touch to the ancient surroundings. This is Salerno at its most authentic, a place where time seems to stand still. The blend of old and new creates a unique atmosphere that captures the essence of the city. For a breath of fresh air, escape to the Giardini della Minerva, a tranquil oasis in the heart of the city. This botanical garden is not just a place of beauty, but also of historical significance, having been used by medical students for centuries. This botanical garden, once used by medical students for their studies, offers stunning views of the city and the sea. As you wander through the lush greenery, you can almost hear the whispers of the past, blending with the sounds of nature. No visit to Salerno is complete without a leisurely stroll along the Lungomare Trieste. This scenic waterfront promenade is a favorite among locals and visitors alike, offering a perfect blend of relaxation and picturesque views. This elegant promenade, stretching along the waterfront, is the perfect place to soak up the Mediterranean atmosphere. The gentle waves, the salty sea air, and the vibrant energy of the promenade create an idyllic setting for a peaceful walk. Enjoy a gelato, watch the sunset over the sea, and let the gentle sea breeze carry your worries away. As the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, you'll find yourself falling in love with Salerno's timeless charm. Getting around Salerno is a breeze. The city centre is compact and easily explored on foot. Wander through its charming streets, discover hidden corners, and soak in the local atmosphere. For those looking to venture further afield, Salerno has an efficient public transportation system. The city's bus network is extensive and affordable, connecting you to nearby towns and villages along the Amalfi coast. For a more scenic journey, hop on a ferry and explore the stunning coastline from the water. Taxis are also readily available, especially near the port and major attractions. If you're feeling adventurous, rent a scooter or a bike and explore the Amalfi Coast at your own pace. Just remember, the Amalfi Coast Road is famously winding, so drive carefully and enjoy the breathtaking views. Whether you prefer to explore on foot, by bus, or with the wind in your hair, Salerno offers convenient and enjoyable ways to navigate its treasures and beyond. Salerno is a city that embraces life with gusto. Throughout the year, the city comes alive with vibrant festivals celebrating its rich culture and traditions. In September, the historic center transforms into a medieval spectacle during the Festival of Lights, illuminating the night with dazzling displays. Food lovers, prepare to be tantalized. Salerno is a culinary paradise, offering a delicious array of traditional dishes. Indulge in fresh seafood, savor the flavors of locally grown produce, and don't miss out on the region's famous mozzarella di bufala. When it comes to weather, Salerno basks in the warmth of the Mediterranean sun. Summers are hot and sunny, perfect for swimming and enjoying the beach. Spring and autumn offer pleasant temperatures, ideal for exploring the city's sights and the surrounding countryside. Winters are mild with occasional rainfall, a cozy time to savor Salerno's culinary delights. Want to experience Salerno like a true local? Here are some insider tips to enhance your adventure. Venture beyond the well-trodden tourist paths and discover the hidden gems tucked away in the city's back streets. Strike up a conversation with the friendly locals. They're a wealth of information and always happy to share their love for their city. For a truly authentic experience, seek out the trattoria frequented by locals. These family-run restaurants offer a taste of real Salernitane cuisine, often prepared with recipes passed down through generations. When ordering coffee, remember that UN Cafe will get you a strong espresso. If you prefer something milder, ask for un caffè macchiato, espresso with a dash of milk, or un cappuccino, espresso with steamed milk and foam. Finally, embrace the Italian concept of dolce far niente, the sweetness of doing nothing. Find a shady spot, sip on a refreshing limoncello, and soak in the vibrant atmosphere of this captivating city. Salerno is more than just a port of call. It's a gateway to adventure, a tapestry of history, culture, and natural beauty. From its ancient roots to its modern-day charm, Salerno offers something for everyone. While this guide provides a glimpse into the heart of Salerno, the true magic lies in discovering its hidden corners, embracing its vibrant spirit, and creating your own unforgettable memories. For an even more enriching experience, consider venturing beyond the city limits. The Amalfi coast, with its picturesque towns and breathtaking coastal scenery, is easily accessible from Salerno. Explore the ruins of Pompeii, hike the trails of Mount Vesuvius, or simply relax on the sun-drenched beaches. The possibilities are endless. To delve deeper into the heart of Salerno and its surroundings, connect with local tour operators who can provide unique and personalized experiences. Check out recommended tour operators on reputable travel websites or ask your cruise line for suggestions. So what are you waiting for? Your Salerno adventure awaits. Welcome, travelers. Today, we're taking you on a virtual journey to one of the most captivating cruise ship destinations in Italy, Livorno, the gateway to Florence. As a vibrant port city, Livorno offers its own unique charm, but it also serves as the perfect starting point for exploring the Renaissance splendor of Florence. In this guide, we'll show you everything you need to know to make the most of your port day in Livorno and Florence. Plus, we have a special treat: the top 5 must-see places you can't afford to miss. Let's dive in and uncover the best of what these captivating cities have to offer. Livorno is a historically significant port city on the Tuscan coast, established by the Medici family in the 16th century. Its maritime heritage and diverse architecture tell the story of its rich past. Florence, on the other hand, is renowned as the cradle of the Renaissance. Its history dates back to Roman times, but it truly flourished in the 15th century under the influence of artists like Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and Botticelli. The cruise terminals. Your cruise ship will dock at the port of Livorno, conveniently located near the city centre. Most cruise liners provide shuttle services to key points, but it's always wise to check with your ship for specific details. From Livorno, you can take a train, bus, or private transfer to Florence. It's about a 90-minute journey, so plan accordingly. Exploring Livorno. Before heading to Florence, take some time to explore Livorno. Visit the picturesque Terrazza Mascagni, a beautiful seafront promenade offering stunning views of the Ligurian Sea. Stroll through the historic quarter known as Venezia Nuova with its charming canals and bridges reminiscent of Venice. Top 5 must-visit places in Florence. Now let's focus on the top 5 must-visit places in Florence when you're on a day trip from Livorno. Piazza del Duomo. Begin your Florence adventure at the Piazza del Duomo, home to the iconic Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore, commonly known as the Duomo. Marvel at its stunning facade and consider climbing the dome for breathtaking views of the city. Uffizi Gallery. Next, visit the Uffizi Gallery, one of the most famous art museums in the world. Here you can admire masterpieces by Botticelli, Michelangelo, and Leonardo da Vinci. Booking tickets in advance is highly recommended to avoid long lines. Ponte Vecchio. Stroll along the Ponte Vecchio, Florence's oldest and most famous bridge. Lined with jewelry shops, it offers picturesque views of the Arno River and the surrounding cityscape. Palazzo Vecchio. Explore the historic Palazzo Vecchio, Florence's town hall. This impressive fortress palace offers guided tours that reveal its rich history and artistic treasures, including rooms decorated by Giorgio Vasari. Boboli Gardens. End your Florence tour with a relaxing visit to the Boboli Gardens, an expansive green space behind the Pitti Palace. These beautifully landscaped gardens offer a peaceful retreat from the bustling city and stunning views of Florence. Getting around Florence. Florence is best explored on foot, allowing you to fully appreciate its narrow streets, historic squares, and hidden gems. For longer distances, consider using the local bus system or taking a taxi. If you prefer a more organized experience, guided walking tours are a fantastic option. Local tours. Booking local tours can significantly enhance your Florence experience. Local tour operators provide in-depth knowledge and unique insights about the city. Consider a guided tour of the Uffizi Gallery, a food tour to sample Tuscan delicacies, or a bike tour through the city's historic streets. Booking tours in advance can save you money and ensure you secure your spot. Savoring Tuscan delights. Prepare your taste buds for a culinary journey in Florence. The city's cuisine is a delightful blend of traditional Tuscan flavors. Don't miss out on trying local specialties like bistecca alla fiorentina, that's Florentine steak and ribollita, which is a hearty vegetable soup. For dessert, indulge in cantucci with vin santo. Those are almond cookies dipped in sweet wine. And pair it with a glass of Chianti for the perfect end to your meal. Tips for respectful travel. Italians are known for their warm hospitality. Show respect by learning a few basic Italian phrases like buongiorno, good morning, and grazie, thank you. When dining out, it's customary to leave a small tip of around 10% for good service. Florence enjoys a Mediterranean climate with hot summers and mild winters. The best time to visit is during the spring or autumn when the weather is pleasant and the crowds are smaller. Summer is perfect for sightseeing but can be busy, while winter offers a quieter charm with fewer tourists and cozy dining experiences. To make the most of your time in Florence, here are a few insider tips. Venture beyond the main tourist areas and explore the hidden gems of the city. The narrow streets of the Oltrarno district and the vibrant markets like Mercato Centrale are full of character and local life. Engage with the locals. Florentines are generally friendly and open. Strike up a conversation at a market or ask for restaurant recommendations to gain valuable insights and perhaps make a new friend. For a truly enriching experience, consider booking a guided tour. A local guide can provide fascinating stories and insider knowledge about Florence's history, culture, and hidden treasures. Whether it's an art history tour, a culinary adventure, or a scenic bike ride, these experiences will deepen your appreciation of this beautiful city. Tucked away in the heart of Italy's picturesque Liguria region, La Spezia offers a captivating blend of rich history, stunning landscapes, and vibrant culture. Imagine a place where time has been generous, bestowing upon it an enchanting legacy of stories, traditions, and architectural wonders. The tale of La Spezia starts not as a bustling port city, but as a humble fishing village, nestled in the embrace of a serene bay. It was during the Roman era that La Spezia began to come into its own. The Romans, recognizing the strategic potential of the port, laid the groundwork for the city's future prominence. Through the Middle Ages, La Spezia grappled with invasions, power struggles, and the changing tides of fortune. Yet it was never lost to obscurity. The city rose above its challenges, transforming adversity into resilience, and resilience into prosperity. But it was during World War II that La Spezia truly played a pivotal role in history. Its strategic position made it a prime target, and the city bore the brunt of many a battle. Yet, like a phoenix from the ashes, La Spezia emerged stronger, its spirit unbroken. The post-war years saw La Spezia reinventing itself once more, this time as a popular tourist destination, drawing visitors with its compelling blend of past and present. Today, the city is a vibrant tapestry of history and modernity, where ancient palaces stand shoulder to shoulder with contemporary art galleries, and historic piazzas hum with the energy of chic cafes and bustling markets. La Spezia's journey through time is not just a tale of survival, but of transformation. It's a story that speaks of a city that refused to fade into the annals of forgotten history, choosing instead to carve its own destiny. And so, La Spezia continues to captivate. Whether it's the allure of its past, the charm of its present, or the promise of its future, this city has a way of drawing you in, inviting you to become a part of its ongoing narrative. With its unique blend of past and present, La Spezia offers a compelling narrative that continues to captivate travelers from around the globe. As a popular stop for Mediterranean cruises, La Spezia's port serves as the perfect gateway to the city's myriad of attractions. The port itself is a bustling hub, teeming with a variety of facilities. Here you'll find an array of dining options, catering to a range of tastes, whether you're craving traditional Italian cuisine or a quick bite on the go. Shopping opportunities abound as well, with local boutiques offering unique souvenirs and high-end brands for the fashion-forward traveler. Amenities such as restrooms, currency exchange booths, and information centers are also readily available for your convenience. For those eager to explore the city, the port provides a number of convenient transport options. Whether you prefer the freedom of a taxi, the affordability of local buses, or the comfort of shuttle services, you'll find it easy to venture into La Spezia and beyond. With so much to see and do, you're sure to find something that piques your interest. From historic landmarks to natural wonders, La Spezia has something for everyone. Unearth the hidden treasures of this Italian gem with our top 5 unmissable attractions. First on our list is the awe-inspiring Castello di San Giorgio. Perched high above La Spezia, this medieval fortress offers panoramic views of the city and the surrounding sea. To get there, hop on the number 3 bus from the city centre. Don't forget to explore its fascinating museum, which houses artifacts from the Bronze Age to the Middle Ages. Tip: visit in the late afternoon to catch a breathtaking sunset over the city. Next, immerse yourself in the vibrant colors and intricate details of the Church of Santa Maria Assunta. This architectural masterpiece showcases the elegance of Italian Gothic Revival style. Located in the heart of La Spezia, it's easily accessible by foot or local bus. Remember to respect local customs when visiting. Shoulders and knees should be covered. The third must-see spot is the Technical Naval Museum, a tribute to Italy's maritime prowess. Explore the extensive collection of ship models, naval uniforms, and antique weapons. It's a short walk from the cruise port, making it a convenient stop for day trippers. If you're a naval history enthusiast, you'll appreciate the detailed exhibits spanning several centuries. Moving away from the city centre, our fourth recommendation is the enchanting village of Portofino. Known for its picturesque harbour and pastel-coloured houses, it's a perfect place to soak in the local culture. Reachable by a scenic boat ride from La Spezia, it's a trip you won't want to miss. Once there, make sure to visit the Church of St. Peter, an ancient sanctuary perched on a cliff overlooking the sea. Last, but certainly not least, visit the Cinque Terre National Park. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a collection of 5 charming villages nestled along the rugged coastline. You can reach it by train from La Spezia's central station. The park is perfect for hiking, with trails offering stunning views of the Mediterranean. Don't forget to sample the local delicacy focaccia in one of the many quaint eateries. Whether you're a history buff, a nature enthusiast, or a foodie, La Spezia's diverse attractions ensure a truly memorable experience. Immerse yourself in La Spezia's vibrant local culture. As you delve into this charming Italian city, you'll discover a tapestry of customs and traditions that give La Spezia its unique character. From the warm greetings of buongiorno in the morning to the leisurely passeggiata in the evening, a stroll along the promenade. These rituals are deeply ingrained in the local lifestyle. You may also stumble upon an array of colorful festivals and events, each celebrating a different facet of La Spezia's rich heritage. Among these, the Feast of San Giuseppe in March stands out, where locals light bonfires and share traditional foods in honor of St. Joseph. Speaking of food, a voyage to La Spezia is incomplete without indulging in the region's cuisine. The city's coastal location blesses it with an abundance of seafood, featured prominently in many traditional Italian dishes. Savor the frutti di mare, a heavenly assortment of clams, mussels and other seafood served over pasta. Or perhaps try the farinata, a delectable chickpea pancake, a specialty of Liguria. And let's not forget the focaccia alla genovese, a mouth-watering flatbread topped with olive oil and sea salt, perfect for a quick snack or a light lunch. For the carnivores, the testaroli, a type of pasta served with pesto and slices of local cured meats, is a must-try. Now, what's a meal without wine? La Spezia's local vineyards produce some of Italy's finest wines. From the aromatic whites of Vermentino to the robust reds of Sangiovese, each glass is a celebration of the region's viticulture. And for those with a sweet tooth, the canestrelli, buttery shortbread cookies dusted with powdered sugar, provide the perfect finale to a gastronomic adventure. From age-old traditions to mouth-watering delicacies, La Spezia offers a taste of Italy that is sure to delight. Experience La Spezia like a local with guided tours. There's something incomparable about exploring a new city through the eyes of someone who calls it home. Local tours offer you this unique perspective with a personalized touch that can truly elevate your travel experience. These local guides, filled with insider knowledge and a deep love for their city, are ready to show you the hidden gems and share stories that you won't find in any guidebook. Now, you might be wondering, can I book these tours independently from those offered by the cruise ship? The answer is a resounding yes. With a bit of research, you can find a multitude of local guides offering a variety of tours, from historical walks to food tasting experiences, all tailored to your interests. This not only gives you a more authentic experience, but can also save you money. For a truly immersive experience, nothing beats exploring La Spezia with those who know it best. As our tour of La Spezia comes to a close, we hope you're inspired to embark on your own Italian adventure. Remember, there's so much more to explore and discover in this charming city. The hidden alleyways, the smiling faces of the locals, the delightful aromas wafting from the small eateries. It's all waiting for you. Don't forget to dig deeper into the description below. There, you'll find invaluable resources to make your La Spezia adventure even more memorable. Welcome aboard, travelers. We're about to embark on a journey through the vibrant city of Genoa, Italy, a place steeped in history and brimming with life. Nestled on the Italian Riviera, Genoa presents an enticing blend of the old and the new. Its history dates back to the ancient times, and it was established as a city around the 4th century BC. Known as Genoa to the Romans, it was a small but thriving settlement. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, Genoa transformed into a powerful maritime city, its influence stretching across the Mediterranean. The city's seafaring prowess was second to none, and it became a fierce competitor to Venice, another dominant maritime republic of the time. The age of exploration further enhanced Genoa's prestige. Christopher Columbus, the renowned explorer who needs no introduction, was born here. His monumental voyages to the New World were a source of immense pride for Genoa and amplified its reputation as a city of explorers and adventurers. But Genoa isn't just about maritime history and famous explorers, it's a city with a rich cultural tapestry. The Genoese have contributed significantly to the fields of literature, art, music, and science. The city's historical center, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a testament to its rich heritage, with its labyrinthine alleys, grand palaces, and majestic cathedrals. And let's not forget the city's gastronomic delights. Genoa is the birthplace of pesto, one of Italy's most popular sauces. And then there's focaccia, a delectable flatbread that's been a Genoese staple for centuries. Genoa's fascinating history has shaped its unique character. It's a city that's proud of its past, yet it's also forward-looking and dynamic. It's a place where the old coexists with the new in a harmonious blend, creating a cityscape that's utterly captivating. Now that we've set the stage with a bit of history, let's dive into the heart of this city and explore its top landmarks. Arriving in Genoa, you'll dock at the bustling cruise port, your gateway to this mesmerizing city. The port itself is a marvel, teeming with facilities to make your stay comfortable. You'll find a myriad of amenities from tourist information centers to charming cafes where you can grab a quick Italian espresso before you embark on your adventure. As for transportation, Genoa has got you covered. The city offers a variety of transport options for day passengers. You can hop on a local bus, hail a taxi, or for a truly authentic experience, take a ride on the historic Genoa tram. These options are not only convenient but also a great way to get a feel of the city's rhythm. Navigating Genoa is quite straightforward. The city is well signposted and locals are always ready to lend a hand, so don't hesitate to ask for directions. After all, getting a little lost is part of the fun when exploring a new city. With your bearings set, you're ready to venture out and explore Genoa's must-see sights. Genoa, with its narrow alleyways and grand palazzos, offers a wealth of sights to explore. Here are our top 5 picks. First on the list is the St. Lawrence Cathedral, or Cattedrale di San Lorenzo. This stunning piece of architecture dates back to the 6th century and is a must-visit for its awe-inspiring Gothic and Romanesque designs. Don't miss the chance to climb the bell tower for a panoramic view of the city. The best way to get here is by taking the local bus or a short walk from the city centre. Next, we have the Grand Piazza de Ferrari. Known as the heart of Genoa, this square is surrounded by many notable buildings such as the Opera House and the Ducal Palace. Be sure to catch the mesmerizing display of the central fountain, especially at night when it's beautifully lit up. You can easily reach Piazza de Ferrari by metro, stopping at the De Ferrari station. Our third recommendation is the Old Port, or Porto Antico. This area has been transformed into a bustling hub filled with restaurants, museums, and entertainment venues. Must-see attractions include the famous Aquarium of Genoa and the panoramic lift, Bigo. Travel tip: take a leisurely stroll along the port in the evening for a magical experience. Public buses and taxis are readily available to take you to the Old Port. Fourth on our list is the picturesque district of Boccadas. This old mariners' neighborhood, with its colorful houses and charming pebble beach, offers a serene escape from the city's hustle and bustle. Don't forget to try some delicious gelato from the local shops. To get to Boccadas, take bus number 15 or 31 from the city centre. Last, but certainly not least, explore the maze-like alleys of Genoa's historic centre, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Here you'll discover hidden squares, antique shops, and traditional trattorias serving Genoese cuisine. Be sure to visit Via Garibaldi, lined with opulent palazzos dating back to the Renaissance. The historic centre is easily accessible on foot or by bus. Each of these spots offers a unique slice of Genoa, reflecting its rich history, vibrant culture, and captivating beauty. To truly experience Genoa, immerse yourself in the local customs, partake in events, and of course, savor the delicious local cuisine. Genoa is a city steeped in tradition, and the locals take great pride in their unique customs. One of the most endearing customs is the passeggiata, an early evening stroll taken by locals. It's not just about walking. The passeggiata is a social event, a time to catch up with friends and neighbors, to see and be seen. Notable events? Well, Genoa's calendar is packed with them. One of the most vibrant is the annual Festa di San Giovanni Battista in June. This festival, in honor of St. John the Baptist, the city's patron saint, features a grand procession, fireworks, and a historic horse race. In October, the Rolli Days open the doors of the splendid Renaissance palaces to the public, a unique opportunity to step back in time and experience the city's grandeur. Now, let's talk about the cuisine. Genoa is the birthplace of pesto, a sauce made from basil, garlic, pine nuts, parmesan, and olive oil. It's typically served with trophy, a type of pasta, but you'll find it on pizzas and bread too. Then there's focaccia genovese, a type of flatbread, crispy outside, soft inside, and topped with olive oil and salt. It's perfect for a quick snack. For seafood lovers, burrida is a must-try. It's a hearty stew made with various types of fish and potatoes. And for dessert, pan dolce genovese, a sweet bread studded with raisins, pine nuts, and candied fruit, traditionally enjoyed during Christmas but available throughout the year. Don't forget to wash it all down with local wines. Try a glass of Vermentino, a white wine with a bright, refreshing finish, or rosés, a light red with notes of strawberry and spice. Experiencing these local flavors and traditions will undoubtedly enrich your Genoa visit. And remember, the best way to understand a culture is to live it, even if only for a day. So when in Genoa, do as the Genoese do. For a more personalized experience, consider booking tours with local guides. Why, you ask? Well, local guides bring a unique perspective to the table. They know the city like the back of their hand and can take you beyond the typical tourist routes. They'll share insider knowledge about hidden gems, local legends, and secret spots that you simply won't find in your average guidebook. Booking local tours also supports the local economy, putting your hard-earned travel dollars directly into the hands of the people who call Genoa home. Plus, these tours often come with a smaller price tag than the ones offered by cruise lines, which means you'll get a richer experience for less money. Now, isn't that a win-win? You get to see the city through the eyes of a local, support the community, and save some cash in the process. Check the description below for links on how to book these local tours. We've covered quite a bit of ground in Genoa today, and we hope you're as enchanted with this city as we are. The rich history, the vibrant culture, the delectable cuisine, and the stunning sights have all made this city a must-visit. But there's so much more to explore and discover. If you found this guide helpful, show us some love by hitting that like button.
Have you ever dreamed of a place where vibrant, pastel-colored houses cling to the cliffs, overlooking a serene harbor filled with gleaming yachts? A place where cobblestone streets wind through charming boutiques and cafes, and every corner offers a postcard-perfect view? Welcome to Portofino, Italy, a jewel of the Italian Riviera that has captivated travelers for centuries. Nestled along Italy's Ligurian coast, Portofino is a picturesque fishing village that has transformed into a luxurious retreat for the elite. Its natural harbour, surrounded by lush hills and colourful buildings, creates a mesmerising landscape that has inspired artists, celebrities, and travellers alike. As a cruise port destination, Portofino offers an intimate glimpse into Italian coastal life, blending rich history with modern sophistication. Arrival and orientation. As your cruise ship anchors in the tranquil bay, you'll be tended ashore directly into the heart of Portofino. The tender boats dock near the iconic Piazzetta, the town's main square, making it easy to begin your exploration immediately. The compact nature of Portofino means that everything is within walking distance, allowing you to immerse yourself fully in its charm without the need for extensive transportation. Exploring Portofino Piazzetta. The Piazzetta is the beating heart of Portofino, where life slows down to the perfect Italian rhythm. This lively square is framed by pastel-colored buildings that glow under the Mediterranean sun, housing chic boutiques, cozy trattorias, and luxury cafes. The air is filled with the sounds of gentle waves, clinking espresso cups, and the occasional murmur of conversations in Italian. Sitting at a waterfront cafe here, you'll feel like part of an exclusive club, one where locals, tourists, and even celebrities seamlessly blend into the elegant yet laid-back atmosphere. Watching the sleek yachts bob in the harbour, you can almost feel the town's history whispering through the sea breeze. A simple espresso or a creamy gelato in hand makes the experience even more delightful. In the evening, the Piazzetta transforms into a more intimate space. Lights reflect off the calm water, and soft music drifts from open restaurant doors, inviting you to enjoy a leisurely aperitivo. Whether it's a midday break or an evening rendezvous, the Piazzetta encapsulates the essence of la dolce vita, unhurried, charming, and utterly unforgettable. Castello Brown. Perched above the harbour, Castello Brown is a historic fortress with unbeatable panoramic views. A short uphill walk through lush gardens leads to this 16th century structure, once a military stronghold and now a museum. Inside, you'll find historical exhibits and art collections that tell the story of Portofino's past. However, the real highlight is the castle's terrace. From here, the view of the town, the sea, and the coastline is breathtaking. The surrounding gardens add to the magic, with winding paths and shaded spots perfect for a peaceful moment away from the crowds. If you want a different perspective of Portofino, this is the place to be. Church of St. George, Chiesa di San Giorgio. Just a short walk from Castello Brown, the Church of St. George is a hidden gem that offers some of the best views in town. Dedicated to Portofino's patron saint, this small but significant church houses relics brought back by sailors over the centuries. The charm of this spot isn't just in its history, it's also in the setting. The church's terrace provides a stunning overlook of the sea and the town below, making it a favourite stop for visitors looking for a quiet moment to take in the scenery. Whether you're interested in history, photography, or simply a peaceful escape, this spot delivers. Portofino Lighthouse, Faro di Portofino. For those who enjoy a scenic walk, the trail to the Portofino Lighthouse is a must. Winding through lush greenery with glimpses of the sea between the trees, the hike is just as rewarding as the destination. When you reach the lighthouse, you'll find yourself at the very edge of the promontory, with nothing but the open sea ahead. A small cafe nearby offers refreshments, making it the perfect place to rest while taking in the endless horizon. It's a peaceful and lesser-known spot that adds a touch of adventure to your visit. Nearby attractions Paragi Bay. A short distance from Portofino, Paragi Bay is a stunning stretch of coastline known for its crystal-clear waters and soft, sandy beach. Unlike the rocky shores found in many parts of the Ligurian coast, Paragi offers an ideal spot for swimming, sunbathing, or snorkeling. With its serene atmosphere and breathtaking surroundings, this bay attracts both locals and visitors looking for a relaxing beach escape. If you have time to spare and want to experience the Mediterranean's beauty up close, Paragi Bay is worth the short trip. Santa Margherita Ligure. Just a few kilometers from Portofino, Santa Margherita Ligure is a larger, equally charming town with a more local feel. You can reach it by bus, boat, or even on foot along a scenic coastal path. This town offers grand villas, palm-lined promenades, and a vibrant atmosphere with plenty of shops and restaurants to explore. The food scene here is fantastic, with plenty of spots serving fresh seafood and traditional Ligurian dishes. If you want to experience a different side of the Italian Riviera, Santa Margherita Ligure is a perfect choice. San Fruttuoso Abbey, tucked away in a secluded cove, the Abbey of San Fruttuoso is one of the most unique destinations near Portofino. Only accessible by boat or a hiking trail, this medieval monastery is surrounded by rugged cliffs and turquoise waters. The abbey itself is steeped in history, with its ancient stone architecture standing against the dramatic coastal backdrop. It's a perfect blend of cultural heritage and natural beauty, offering an escape from the crowds and a chance to explore a lesser-known gem of the Italian Riviera. Culinary delights. Portofino's culinary scene is a testament to Ligurian traditions. Fresh seafood, homemade pasta, and locally sourced ingredients are the hallmarks of its cuisine. Don't miss the opportunity to try trofie al pesto, a regional pasta dish tossed in the famous Genovese basil pesto. Pair your meal with a glass of local white wine, such as Vermentino or Pigato, to complete the gastronomic experience. Shopping and leisure. The narrow streets of Portofino are lined with high-end boutiques and artisan shops. From designer fashion to handcrafted jewelry, the shopping experience here is both exclusive and delightful. Even if shopping isn't on your agenda, strolling through these charming alleys provides insight into the town's sophisticated yet laid-back lifestyle. Practical tips. Transportation. Portofino is best explored on foot due to its compact size and pedestrian-friendly streets. For nearby excursions, local buses and ferries connect Portofino to surrounding towns and attractions. Currency. The local currency is the euro. While credit cards are widely accepted, it's advisable to carry some cash for small purchases or in establishments that prefer cash payments. Language. Italian is the official language, but English is commonly understood in tourist areas. Learning a few basic Italian phrases can enhance your interactions and show appreciation for the local culture. Portofino is more than just a picturesque village. It's a destination that encapsulates the beauty, culture, and elegance of the Italian Riviera. Whether you're wandering through its charming streets, savoring its culinary delights, or simply soaking in the stunning views, Portofino offers an unforgettable experience that lingers long after you've departed.
Welcome travelers! Today we're taking you on a virtual journey to one of Italy's hidden gems, Savona. Nestled on the stunning Ligurian coast, Savona is a charming port city rich in history, culture and natural beauty. From medieval fortresses to scenic beaches, Savona offers a myriad of experiences waiting to be discovered. In this guide, we'll show you everything you need to know to make the most of your port day in Savona. Plus, we have a special treat, the top 5 must-see places you can't afford to miss. Let's dive in and explore the best of what this captivating city has to offer. Savona boasts a rich history that dates back to Roman times. It flourished during the medieval period as an important maritime republic, and later became a significant industrial center. Today, Savona's history is reflected in its architecture, museums, and vibrant cultural scene. Your cruise ship will dock at the port of Savona, conveniently located near the city center. Most cruise liners provide shuttle services to key points, but it's always wise to check with your ship for specific details. From the port, you can easily explore Savona on foot or opt for a taxi for added convenience. Savona's city center is compact and best explored on foot. Walking allows you to truly immerse yourself in the city's atmosphere, discover hidden gems, and appreciate the blend of historical and modern elements. Start your journey in the historic heart of the city, which offers a maze of narrow streets and charming squares. Top 5 must-visit places in Savona. Now let's delve into the top 5 must-visit places in Savona when you're on a day trip from your cruise ship. Begin your adventure at the Priamar Fortress, a massive medieval fortress that dominates the cityscape. Built in the 16th century, it offers panoramic views of the city and the sea. The fortress also houses a museum and art exhibitions. Next, visit the Savona Cathedral, also known as the Cathedral of Our Lady of the Assumption. This beautiful example of Renaissance architecture boasts stunning interiors and an impressive collection of religious artifacts. Sistine Chapel of Savona. Don't miss the Sistine Chapel of Savona, commissioned by Pope Sixtus IV in the 15th century. This lesser-known sister to the Vatican's Sistine Chapel is renowned for its stunning frescoes and rich history. Old Dock and Torre Leon Pancaldo. Stroll along the Old Dock, a picturesque area lined with historic buildings and vibrant cafes. Visit the Torre Leon Pancaldo, an iconic medieval tower that serves as a symbol of Savona's maritime heritage. Beachfront Promenade. Finally, unwind at the Beachfront Promenade, a beautiful stretch along the Ligurian Sea. Enjoy a leisurely walk, relax on the sandy beaches, and savor a delicious gelato as you take in the scenic views. Getting around Savona. For longer distances, Savona offers an efficient public transportation system, including buses and taxis. The local buses are a reliable and affordable way to navigate the city and its surroundings. If you prefer a more flexible option, consider renting a bike for a fun and convenient way to explore. Local tours. Enhance your Savona experience by booking local tours. Local tour operators provide in-depth knowledge and unique insights about the area. Consider a guided walking tour of the historic districts, a culinary tour to sample Ligurian delicacies, or a boat tour along the beautiful coastline. Booking tours in advance can save you money and ensure you secure your spot. Savoring Ligurian delights. Prepare your taste buds for a culinary journey in Savona. The city's cuisine is a delightful blend of Mediterranean and traditional Ligurian flavors. Don't miss out on trying local specialties like farinata, a savory chickpea pancake, and focaccia di Recco cheese-filled focaccia. For dessert, indulge in amaretti di Savona, delicious almond cookies that are a local favorite. Pair it with a glass of local Vermentino wine for the perfect end to your meal. Tips for respectful travel. The people of Savona are known for their warm hospitality. Show respect by learning a few basic Italian phrases like buongiorno, good morning, and grazia, thank you. When dining out, it's customary to leave a small tip of around 10% for good service. Savona enjoys a Mediterranean climate with hot summers and mild winters. The best time to visit is during the spring or autumn when the weather is pleasant and the crowds are smaller. Summer is perfect for beachgoers, but can be busy, while winter offers a quieter charm with fewer tourists and cozy dining experiences. To make the most of your time in Savona, here are a few insider tips. Venture beyond the main tourist areas and explore the hidden gems of the city. The narrow streets of the old town and the vibrant markets are full of character and local life. Engage with the locals. Savona residents are generally friendly and open. Strike up a conversation at a market or ask for restaurant recommendations to gain valuable insights and perhaps make a new friend. For a truly enriching experience, consider booking a guided tour. A local guide can provide fascinating stories and insider knowledge about Savona's history, culture, and hidden treasures. Whether it's a historical walking tour, a culinary adventure, or a scenic boat ride, these experiences will deepen your appreciation of this beautiful city. Greetings, travelers! Today we're uncovering the magic of Venice, Italy, a city that floats on water. Born from the ashes of the fallen Roman Empire, Venice emerged as a beacon of hope for those fleeing barbarian invasions. Its unique geographical location, nestled between the Adriatic Sea and the Venetian lagoon, offered protection and a strategic advantage, eventually catapulting Venice into a major maritime power during the Middle Ages. The city's iconic waterways, a labyrinth of canals and bridges, are not just picturesque but also a testament to the ingenuity of its inhabitants. From humble beginnings to its golden age, Venice has been shaped by the ebb and flow of the tides and the rise and fall of empires. This city, with its grand palaces and gondola-filled canals, has withstood the test of time, its charm undiminished. With a past as vibrant as its present, Venice is truly a timeless beauty. Now let's delve into the gateway to this floating city, the Venice cruise port. This bustling hub serves as the starting point for many an enchanting Venetian journey. It's not just a place to dock your ship, but a small city in itself. Here you'll find a range of facilities to cater to all your needs. Fancy a quick bite? There's a plethora of food options. Want to indulge in some retail therapy? The shopping outlets won't disappoint, but it's the port's strategic location that truly sets it apart. It's remarkably close to some of Venice's most iconic attractions. This means you can step off your ship and within minutes find yourself immersed in the city's rich history. Transportation is a breeze, with taxis, water taxis, and public transport readily available to whisk you off to your chosen destination. The Venice Cruise Port, your stepping stone to an unforgettable Venetian adventure. Now that we're all set, it's time to explore the top 5 must-visit places in Venice. First on our list is the iconic St. Mark's Square, known to locals as Piazza San Marco. This grand open space is the heart of Venice, a place where history, culture, and Italian charm converge. The square is surrounded by some of the city's most notable buildings, including the majestic St. Mark's Basilica. Remember to take your time here, soak in the atmosphere, listen to the orchestras playing in the outdoor cafes. A little tip, the square is particularly magical in the early morning, when you can have it almost all to yourself. Next, we move to the Doge's Palace, or Palazzo Ducale. This stunning Gothic-style palace was the residence of the Doge, the supreme authority of the Republic of Venice. Today it serves as a museum, offering a peek into the opulent lifestyle of the Venetian rulers. The intricate architecture, breathtaking paintings, and grand halls are a feast for the eyes. A handy travel tip: consider booking a secret itineraries tour to access areas of the palace not usually open to the public. Our third stop is the Rialto Bridge, one of the most famous and oldest bridges spanning the Grand Canal. With its arch design and rows of shops, the Rialto Bridge is a marvel of engineering and a hub of activity. It's the perfect spot for a memorable photo, with the bustling Grand Canal as your backdrop. Here's a tip: visit the bridge at night, when it's beautifully lit and the crowds have thinned. Coming up next is the Grand Canal itself, the main waterway of Venice. This serpentine canal is like the city's main street, bustling with gondolas and vaporettos. A gondola ride here is a quintessential Venetian experience, offering unparalleled views of the city's palazzo-lined waterways. And here's a tip: for a budget-friendly alternative, hop on a vaporetto, the local water bus, to experience the Grand Canal without breaking the bank. Finally, we head to the island of Murano, famous worldwide for its centuries-old tradition of glassmaking. Here you can watch artisans at work in the glass factories, producing everything from tiny beads to elaborate chandeliers. Don't miss the chance to bring home a piece of Murano glass art. It makes a unique souvenir. A useful tip: be sure to check that the glass you're buying is authentic Murano. Look for the Vetro Artistico Murano trademark. These 5 places are just a glimpse of what Venice has to offer. Every corner of this city holds a story waiting to be discovered. Now let's talk about cruising in Venice. Do you book with your ship or go local? This question stirs quite the debate among cruise travelers. Both options come with their unique set of benefits. Let's start with local cruises. These are often smaller, more intimate, and offer a true taste of Venice's charm. Local cruises are typically run by locals who have a deep understanding and love for their city. This provides a level of authenticity that's hard to replicate. They might take you off the beaten track, revealing hidden gems that larger cruises might not venture to. Another advantage is flexibility. Local cruises usually have multiple departure times throughout the day, allowing you to plan your day according to your personal preferences. On the other hand, ship-booked cruises have their own set of advantages. Firstly, there's the convenience factor. These cruises are typically well coordinated with your ship's schedule, ensuring that you're back on board in time for departure. This takes off some of the stress of planning and allows you to fully immerse yourself in the experience. Secondly, there's reliability. Ship-booked cruises are usually run by experienced operators who have a proven track record in the industry. They're less likely to be affected by unexpected changes or cancellations, providing a sense of security. Plus, if anything does go wrong, the cruise line usually has measures in place to assist you. Lastly, ship-booked cruises often come with added perks. These might include priority disembarkation, meals, or even exclusive access to certain attractions. So which should you choose? That really depends on your personal preference. If you value authenticity, flexibility, and a local touch, a local cruise might be your best bet. But if convenience, reliability, and added perks are more your thing, then a ship-booked cruise might be the way to go. Whether you choose local or ship-booked, cruising in Venice is an experience you won't want to miss. So weigh your options, consider what's most important to you, and make the choice that will give you the most unforgettable cruise experience. But what about tours on land? Let's look at the option of booking locally. Imagine walking the winding Venetian streets with a guide who's lived there their whole life, showing you the hidden gems that only locals know. Booking local tours not only brings you closer to the authentic Venice, but it also supports local businesses, contributing to the city's economy. These guides have a wealth of insider knowledge that you won't find in your typical travel book. They can tell you the best time to visit the popular St. Mark's Square, or where to get the tastiest gelato in town. To book a local tour, there are numerous reputable agencies in the city, or you can check out the links provided in the description box below this video. These links lead to our trusted local guides who are experienced in leading day trippers like you. Booking a local tour is an excellent way to delve deeper into the heart of Venice. Venice, with its rich history and vibrant culture, is truly a city like no other. We've explored the port, delved into the city's top sites, considered the pros of local versus ship-booked cruises, and discussed the value of local guides. Now it's over to you. Remember, the description below serves as your treasure trove of resources. You'll find links to book local tours and further travel tips to ensure your Venetian adventure is as smooth and memorable as possible.
Picture this. You step off your cruise ship and you're literally standing in the heart of one of Europe's most fascinating cities. No shuttle buses, no long walks, no hassle. Welcome to Trieste, Italy, where your gangway opens directly onto Europe's largest sea-facing square. But here's what most cruise passengers don't realize. This isn't just another Italian port. Trieste is where Italy meets Austria meets Slovenia, creating a unique cultural blend you won't find anywhere else. And the best part? You can explore it all on foot for free, while saving hundreds on overpriced ship excursions. I'm here with travel day trip ideas, and today we're exploring Trieste, Italy's best-kept secret and your gateway to authentic Central European charm without the crowds of Venice or Rome. In this guide, I'll show you how to make the most of your port day, from the stunning Piazza Unità d'Italia right outside your ship to the hilltop castle with panoramic views, plus some incredible day trip options that most visitors completely miss. As always, you'll find links in the description to hand-picked local tours that offer authentic experiences at prices that won't shock your wallet. Let's discover why this multicultural gem deserves more than just a quick photo stop. Why Trieste is special. The crossroads of Europe. Trieste sits at the northeastern tip of Italy, just minutes from Slovenia and about an hour from Austria. For over 600 years, this was the main port of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, which explains why you'll see Viennese-style coffee houses next to Italian piazzas and hear multiple languages spoken on every street corner. This isn't your typical Italian city. The architecture feels more like Vienna. The coffee culture rivals anywhere in Europe, and the food blends Italian, Austrian, and Slavic influences in ways that will surprise you. Think goulash served alongside risotto, and some of the world's best coffee roasted right here, where it first entered Europe centuries ago. Here's what makes your visit even better. Trieste has one of the most convenient cruise ports in the Mediterranean. You literally walk off your ship and you're in the city centre. No transfers, no waiting, no extra costs, just pure exploration from minute one. The cruise port, Europe's most convenient. Your ship docks at the Stazione Marittima, right in the heart of Trieste. When I say convenient, I mean it. You walk across the street and you're standing in Piazza Unità d'Italia, Europe's largest sea-facing square. The terminal itself has basic facilities, but honestly, you won't need them. Within 50 meters of your ship, you'll find cafes, restaurants, shops, and the start of all the major walking routes through the city. This location is so perfect that many cruise lines now use Trieste as an alternative to Venice, especially since large ships can no longer dock in Venice's historic centre. Trust me, after experiencing both, Trieste's accessibility is a game changer. Top 5 must-see attractions in Trieste. 1. Piazza Unità d'Italia, your starting point. Step off your ship and you're immediately in one of Europe's most impressive squares. This grand piazza faces the Adriatic Sea and is surrounded by stunning Habsburg-era palaces that showcase Trieste's imperial past. The centerpiece is the Fountain of the Four Continents, representing Europe, Asia, Africa, and the Americas, a symbol of Trieste's role as a global trading hub. Grab a coffee at the famous Caffè degli Specchi, which has been serving customers since 1839, and soak in the atmosphere. Pro tip: the square is beautifully lit at night, so if your ship stays late, come back for some magical evening photos. Second, San Giusto Castle and Cathedral. Panoramic views. This is where you'll get those Instagram-worthy shots. The 15th century castle sits on San Giusto Hill, about a 15-minute uphill walk from the port, and offers breathtaking views over the city and the Adriatic. The castle houses a museum with medieval weapons and armour, but the real draw is the panoramic terrace. You can see your ship below, the surrounding mountains, and on clear days, even the coast of Slovenia. Right next door is San Giusto Cathedral, built by combining two earlier churches in the 14th century. The Byzantine mosaics inside are stunning and rival anything you'll see in Ravenna. Third Roman Theatre, hidden in plain sight. Here's something most visitors miss. Trieste has remarkably well-preserved Roman ruins right in the city centre. The Roman Theatre, built in the 1st century AD, could seat 3,500 spectators and was only fully excavated in 1938. It's free to visit and gives you a fascinating glimpse into Trieste's ancient past when it was called Tergest. The theatre is tucked behind the main square, so many cruise passengers walk right past it without realising what they're missing. 4. Coffee culture like nowhere else. Trieste is Italy's coffee capital, and that's not just marketing speak. This is where coffee first entered Europe, and companies like Illy are still headquartered here. The coffee culture is more Viennese than Italian. Think elegant coffee houses with marble tables, newspapers and pastries. Don't miss Antico Caffè San Marco, established in 1914, where James Joyce used to write. Or try Caffè Tommaseo, the oldest cafe in Trieste, dating to 1830. The coffee is exceptional, the atmosphere is timeless, and the prices are refreshingly reasonable. Cinquième Canal Grande, Trieste's Little Venice. This short canal brings boats right into the heart of the city and is lined with beautiful 18th century buildings. At the end stands the Church of Sant'Antonio Taumaturgo, and you'll find the bronze statue of James Joyce on the Ponte Rosso Bridge. Joyce lived in Trieste for over a decade and wrote much of Dubliners and started Ulysses here. The canal area is perfect for an evening aperitivo, with outdoor seating and a relaxed atmosphere that feels authentically Italian. Beyond Trieste, incredible day trip options. Miramar Castle, a fairy tale by the sea. Just 8 kilometers from the port, this stunning white castle sits on a rocky promontory jutting into the Adriatic. Built in the 1850s for Archduke Ferdinand Maximilian of Austria, it looks like something from a Disney movie. You can reach it by bus number 6 from the city centre, or many local tours include it in half-day packages. The castle interior is beautifully preserved, but the real magic is the 22-hectare park with exotic plants and stunning sea views. Slovenia's Postojna Cave and Prejama Castle. Here's where Trieste's location really pays off. You're just an hour from Slovenia's most famous attractions. Postojna Cave is one of the world's most spectacular underground systems, with a unique underground railway that takes you through massive chambers filled with stalactites and stalagmites. Nearby Prejama Castle is built dramatically into a cliff face and looks like something from a fantasy novel. Local tour operators offer day trips that combine both sites, and since Slovenia uses the euro, there's no currency hassle. Ljubljana, Slovenia's charming capital. If you have a longer port day, consider a trip to Ljubljana, Slovenia's picturesque capital. It's about 2 hours by bus or train, and the city centre is a delightful mix of Baroque and Art Nouveau architecture centred around a medieval castle. The best part? Ljubljana is still relatively undiscovered by mass tourism, so you'll get authentic experiences at great prices. Plus, the locals speak excellent English and are incredibly welcoming to visitors. Practical tips for your Trieste visit. Getting around. The city centre is completely walkable, but if you want to reach Miramar Castle or the cable car to Villa Opicina, which offers spectacular views, local buses are efficient and affordable. A day pass costs just €3.50 and covers all city transport. Language. While Italian is the official language, you'll hear Slovenian, German and English spoken throughout the city. Most locals in the tourist areas speak at least basic English, and many are multilingual thanks to Trieste's international heritage. Money-saving tips. Unlike Venice or Rome, Trieste hasn't inflated prices for tourists. An excellent coffee costs €1 to €2. A full meal at a local restaurant runs €15 to €25, and most of the major sites are free or very affordable. The biggest savings come from exploring independently rather than booking expensive ship excursions. Everything is walkable, well signposted, and safe. Best time to visit. Trieste can be windy. The famous Bora wind can be quite strong in winter. But during cruise season, April to October, the weather is generally pleasant. The city is much less crowded than other Italian ports, so you won't face the overwhelming crowds of Venice or Rome. Trieste offers something rare in Mediterranean cruising, an authentic, uncrowded experience in a genuinely fascinating city. You get the convenience of stepping directly into the city centre, the cultural richness of a former imperial capital, and access to multiple countries, all without the tourist traps and inflated prices of more famous destinations. Whether you spend your day exploring the city's unique coffee culture, climbing to the castle for panoramic views, or venturing into Slovenia for underground adventures, Trieste delivers experiences you simply can't get anywhere else. Thanks for joining us for this travel day trip ideas guide to Trieste, Italy. If this video opened your eyes to what this incredible port has to offer, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're constantly discovering hidden gems like this to help you travel smarter and save money. Check the description below for links to our recommended local tours, including those Slovenia day trips and Miramar Castle visits. These are trusted operators who understand cruise schedules and offer authentic experiences at fair prices. In the heart of Emilia-Romagna, far from the frantic crowds of Venice and Rome, Ravenna is one of Italy's most extraordinary small cities, once the capital of the Western Roman Empire and now home to 8 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. This isn't a place that shows off loudly. Here, ancient mosaics shimmer quietly behind old brick walls, and the spirit of poets, emperors, and exiles lingers in the air. Every step feels like walking through a living museum where gold, marble, and stone tell stories almost too old to believe. But what hidden secrets lie inside Ravenna's ancient churches? And how did a quiet coastal town become the guardian of Europe's last imperial glory? Stay with us till the end, because Ravenna's greatest treasures aren't the ones you'll find in guidebooks. Arrival and getting into Ravenna. Cruise ships don't actually pull into Ravenna's heart. They dock at Porto Corsini, about 13 kilometers or 8 miles away. It sounds far, but getting into the city is easy. Most cruise lines run shuttle buses that take you right into central Ravenna, usually near Piazza del Popolo. It's about a 20 to 30-minute ride. Taxis are an option too, though they're fewer and pricier if you want one. It's smart to pre-book. Public buses exist, but can be a gamble with timing. Pro tip: don't waste time lingering at the port. There's nothing much there. The real magic waits inside the city walls. What to see in Ravenna? Start where Ravenna's heart beats the loudest Basilica di San Vitale. This 6th century church is home to mosaics so vivid, so masterfully detailed, they look freshly painted. Look for Emperor Justinian and Empress Theodora, staring at you across 1500 years. Right next door is the Mausoleo di Galla Placidia, smaller but breathtaking. Deep blues, golden stars, saints floating across the ceiling, it feels more like stepping into the night sky than a tomb. Then move on to the Neonian Baptistery, the oldest building in town. Inside, a dome of shimmering mosaics shows John the Baptist baptizing Christ in the River Jordan. It's ancient, delicate, and still perfect. Don't miss the Arian Baptistery, built by King Theodoric when the Ostrogoths ruled here. The mosaics here tell a slightly different story, one shaped by Arian Christian beliefs. The Basilica di Sant'Apollinare Nuovo brings you a visual story stretching down its nave. Christ's miracles, saints, and martyrs shimmering in mosaic from floor to ceiling. Hidden within the Archiepiscopal Palace is the Chapel of St. Andrew, the only early Christian private oratory that survived intact. If you crave a deeper sense of Ravenna's spiritual past, you'll find it here. Then, step into the open air again and visit the Mausoleum of Theodoric. Built entirely from massive stones, including a single 300-ton roof slab, this tomb feels less like a final resting place and more like a monument to stubborn, immortal power. If you have time, grab a taxi or join a tour to Basilica di Sant'Apollinare in Classe, just outside the city. The mosaics inside, showing Saint Apollinaris among green pastures and golden skies, are pure poetry in glass. Don't leave without a quiet visit to Dante's tomb. It's small and modest, but the spirit of Italy's greatest poet hangs in the air like mist. Just a few steps away is a peaceful garden and a museum that dives into his life and exile. Between stops, catch your breath at Piazza del Popolo, the city's main square. Grab a coffee, snap a photo, and soak up the rhythm of Ravenna's quiet life. Food and local flavors. Ravenna doesn't just feed your soul, it feeds your stomach too. Start simple with a piadina romagnola, a warm, thin flatbread folded around creamy cheeses, spicy salami, or fresh greens. If you want something heartier, order capelletti and brodo. These little pasta parcels swim in a rich broth, each bite bursting with flavor. Passatelli, another local specialty, turns breadcrumbs into pasta chewy, rustic, and served in a steaming bowl of broth. Or try spoglia lorda, tiny pasta squares filled with ricotta slipping into your spoon in a delicate, buttery broth. Being so close to the Adriatic Sea, Ravenna's seafood is a hidden treasure too. Taste local oily fish like saragina or savour fresh mackerel grilled, simply with herbs. As for drinks, a glass of Sangiovese di Romagna, A deep ruby red wine or a chilled Albana di Romagna white will lift any meal to another level. If you're short on time, grab a piadina from a kiosk, find a shady spot in Piazza del Popolo, and eat like a true local. Optional experiences. If you find yourself with a few extra hours in Ravenna, don't rush back to the ship. This city has more layers waiting. The Ravenna National Museum, tucked inside a peaceful former monastery, is small but surprisingly rich. Ancient Roman statues, early Christian sarcophagi, fragile mosaics, and centuries-old frescoes tell stories most travelers miss. It's the kind of place where every dusty artifact still breathes life. Feeling creative? Dive into a mosaic workshop. Even a short session gives you a glimpse into the painstaking art that made Ravenna famous, placing tiny pieces of glass and stone just like the masters did 1,500 years ago. It's personal, hands-on, and you'll leave with a little masterpiece of your own. Or, if you prefer to explore, join a guided walking tour. Local guides bring Ravenna to life in a way no map can, pointing out hidden mosaics, quiet courtyards, and ancient secrets tucked behind simple walls. Shopping and local finds. Shopping in Ravenna isn't about flashy souvenirs. It's about finding something authentic, something connected to the city's soul. Stroll down Via Cavour and the charming alleys around Piazza del Popolo, and you'll find mosaic workshops where artists still craft jewelry and decor the traditional way. These aren't mass-produced trinkets. They're small works of art with history in every piece. If you love food, take home bottles of peppery local olive oil or a few reds and whites from Romagna's rolling vineyards. A glass of Sangiovese or Albana at home will taste like a memory of Ravenna's golden afternoons. Leather lovers will find beautifully crafted bags and journals that smell of real craftsmanship. And if Dante's story captured your heart, there are bookshops filled with editions of his work, prints of his tomb, and small tributes to Italy's greatest poet. In Ravenna, even shopping feels timeless. Every piece you find is a thread pulled straight from the city's long, glittering tapestry. Practical tips. When you visit Ravenna, it's smart to carry some euros. Credit cards work almost everywhere, but cash makes small purchases like grabbing a coffee or buying souvenirs from local artisans much easier. Most locals speak basic English, but a warm grazie or buongiorno always leaves a better impression. Ravenna is flat and made for walking, so bring comfortable shoes to enjoy its hidden corners and quiet streets. Free Wi-Fi is easy to find in cafes and public squares, perfect for sharing your mosaic-filled memories on the go. Tipping isn't expected, but rounding up or leaving 5 to 10% for good service is a kind gesture. Spring and fall bring perfect weather, but if you visit in summer, be ready for heat-packed sunscreen, stay hydrated, and dress light. Ravenna doesn't shout for your attention. It rewards those who listen. It's a place where mosaics shimmer like captured sunlight, where emperors, saints, and poets seem to walk beside you. Here, history isn't locked behind glass. It breathes in the quiet streets, the soaring domes, the faded tombs. If your cruise ship gives you one day in Ravenna, treat it like a gift. Let it slow you down. Let it surprise you. Let it remind you that sometimes the most powerful stories are told softly. Let's be honest, when you saw Bari, Italy on your cruise itinerary, your first thought was probably, where even is that? It's not Rome, it's not Venice, it's Bari. The port stop that sounds like someone sneezed while trying to say Barilla. But here's the thing, Bari is a vibe. It's not flashy, but it's real. It's where pasta is handmade in the street, grandmothers run the show, and gelato fixes everything. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll wish you had more than one day in this underrated Italian gem. Alright, so your cruise ship docks at Porto di Bari, which is basically Italy's version of a Costco parking lot with ocean views. It's an industrial port, so no charming cafes or scenic selfies here. But don't panic. Bari's magic is just a short ride away. You've got options. Shuttle bus. Your cruise may offer one to the city gates. Take it. Walking. around 20 to 30 minutes. Flat, easy, and honestly a good way to walk off yesterday's midnight buffet. Taxi or local bus, cheap and fast if you're short on time or energy. Head for Bari Vecchia, the old town. That's where the good stuff is. Picture this: cobblestone alleys, grannies making pasta, and enough garlic in the air to keep vampires away for life. This is Bari's beating heart. And it's not beating for tourists. It's beating for locals living their lives, loudly and deliciously. You'll wander through narrow alleyways where locals argue passionately over espresso. Grandmothers hand-roll orecchiette pasta outside their doors. Kids play soccer with plastic bottles. And everything smells like tomato, basil, and Nonna knows best. There are no straight lines or tourist signs here. And that's the point. You're meant to get a little lost and love it. Right in the middle of the maze, you'll find a big deal. The Basilica of St. Nicholas, as in the OG Santa Claus. Yep, St. Nick is buried right here in Bari. No sleigh, no reindeer, just bones and blessings. Even if you're not religious, it's worth a visit. Gorgeous Romanesque architecture, a candlelit crypt with serious medieval vibes, and a backstory that involves Italian sailors stealing his remains from Turkey in the 11th century. Pirates of the Holy Spirit, anyone? Speaking of stealing, let's rob ourselves of a few hours by diving into Bari's fortress. See what I did there? Try saying that 3 times fast. Castello Normanno Svevo. This medieval beast was built by Normans, expanded by Swabians, and has the kind of "don't mess with me" moat that tells you it's seen some things. Inside, you'll find towering stone walls, a peaceful courtyard, perfect for pretending you're in Game of Thrones, and views out to sea that make you question why you ever left your last vacation. Bonus, it's rarely crowded, so enjoy your fortress fantasy in peace. This one? Absolute gold. Head to Strada Arco Basso, locally known as the Street of Ears, for the best show in town. No tickets, no costumes, just real women making real pasta on the street. These ladies don't do it for the gram. They've been making orecchiette here for generations. If you smile nicely, they might even let you try shaping one. Spoiler alert, you'll suck at it. But they'll clap anyway. You're in Italy. Let's talk food. Because if you leave Bari hungry, that's 100% on you. Orecchiette con le cime di rapa. Little pasta ears with turnip greens, garlic, chili, anchovies. Sounds weird, tastes incredible. Focaccia barese, thick, chewy, oily, salty, tomato eye. It's the pizza's sexier cousin. Panzerotti, deep-fried dough pockets filled with molten mozzarella and tomato. Crunchy, gooey, life-changing. Raw octopus and sea urchin for the brave souls shopping at the fish market by the harbour. Not for everyone, but definitely a local flex. Carta latte, crispy, honey-soaked desserts that look like edible art. Want a real meal? Head to La Wachetse. It's local, cozy, and 100% Nonna approved. Around 5 p.m, do what the locals do, stop everything and drink. Grab a table at Piazza Mercantile or Piazza del Ferrarese. Order a spritz or a glass of Primitivo. Watch the world go by. This is Bari at its most beautiful. Golden light, clinking glasses, and absolutely zero rush. Got time or been here before? Bari is the launchpad for some jaw-dropping side trips. Alberobello, truly adorable. Cone roof houses, UNESCO site. Looks like hobbit homes designed by Pinterest. Matera, ancient cave city turned movie set. Bond, Jesus, and your next Instagram post all filmed here. Polignano a Mare, clifftop town plus turquoise sea equals your new laptop wallpaper. Monopoly? Nope, not the board game. Charming seaside town with fishing boats, sandy beaches, and 0 tourists. Want to book any of these? Check the link in the description. We've got tour options that won't destroy your wallet. Wrap up your Bari day like a local. Walk via Sperano for a little window shopping, or actual shopping if you still have luggage space. Pick up souvenirs like olive oil, ceramics, or Tirali crackers. Then hit the lungomare, the palm-lined promenade by the sea, and let the breeze do its thing. It's the perfect way to end a day that started with concrete docks and ended with a pasta-making grandma calling you Bambino. Shops shut down from 1 to 4 p.m. for siesta. Plan around it. Wear comfy shoes. Cobblestones don't care about your fashion choices. Carry a few euros, especially for street snacks. Bring a water bottle. Fountains are everywhere in the old town. Learn a few words of Italian. Locals will appreciate it, even if your accent's tragic. Cover up for churches. It's respectful and sometimes required for entry. Bari's not the loudest port on your cruise. And that's the beauty of it. It's slow. It's scruffy. It's real. It's where you trade lines of tourists for alleyways of locals and flashy sights for flavor that slaps. So next time you hear someone say, "What's in Bari?" tell them everything that matters. Like this video? Hit subscribe to travel day trip ideas and cruise smarter. Check the description for our free Bari guide and hand-picked local tours you can book right now.
Hello, fellow adventurers. Today we're stepping onto the sun-kissed shores of Sicily, Italy to explore the captivating city of Palermo. Picture this, a vibrant tapestry of ancient history, stunning architecture and tantalizing aromas, all waiting to be discovered. Palermo is a city that effortlessly blends the grandeur of its past with the vibrancy of its present. Whether you're a history enthusiast, a foodie, or an art lover, Palermo has something to offer everyone. Palermo's history is as rich and layered as the flavors of its cuisine. Founded by the Phoenicians in the 8th century BC, this captivating city has been ruled by a fascinating mix of civilizations. Greeks, Romans, Arabs, Normans and Spaniards have all left their mark on Palermo, creating a cultural tapestry that is both diverse and awe-inspiring. As you wander through the streets of Palermo, you'll encounter remnants of its past at every turn. Magnificent palaces stand as testaments to the city's former glory. The city's architecture reflects this unique blend of influences, with Arab Norman masterpieces standing alongside Baroque churches and Romanesque cathedrals. In the heart of the city, you'll discover the UNESCO-listed Arab Norman Palermo and the cathedral churches of Cefalù and Monreale. These architectural wonders showcase the city's historical significance and serve as reminders of Palermo's pivotal role in the Mediterranean. Palermo is not just a destination, it's an experience. From the moment you arrive, you'll be swept away by the city's infectious energy and the warmth of its people. As you stroll through the bustling markets, you'll be greeted by a kaleidoscope of colors, aromas, and sounds. Friendly vendors will entice you with their fresh produce, seafood, and local delicacies. Don't be afraid to haggle, it's all part of the experience. And be sure to sample some of the street food, from arancini to panelle. Wander through the Calza neighborhood with its narrow streets and vibrant street art. Whether you choose to follow a structured itinerary or simply wander where your feet take you, Palermo promises an unforgettable adventure. Let's hop aboard our time machine and journey back through the annals of Palermo's captivating history. Imagine a time when Phoenician traders sailed these very waters, establishing a bustling port that would become a crossroads of civilizations. The Greeks, drawn by the island's strategic location and fertile lands, followed suit, leaving their own indelible mark on the city's culture and architecture. As centuries passed, the Roman Empire rose to prominence, and Palermo found itself under their rule. The Romans, known for their impressive infrastructure and love for grand structures, further developed the city, leaving behind a legacy of roads, aqueducts, and amphitheaters. With the fall of the Roman Empire, Palermo witnessed the arrival of new conquerors, the Arabs, who infused it with a unique blend of Eastern and Western traditions. The Normans, despite their warrior reputation, proved to be remarkable patrons of the arts and architecture. They embraced the cultural diversity they inherited, blending Arab craftsmanship with their own Romanesque traditions to create a style that was both unique and breathtakingly beautiful. This harmonious fusion, known as Arab Norman architecture, is best exemplified in Palermo's most iconic landmarks. Imagine stepping inside the awe-inspiring Cappella Palatina, the royal chapel of the Norman kings. Prepare to be mesmerized by its shimmering gold mosaics, intricate Islamic geometric patterns, and soaring Byzantine dome. They also constructed magnificent palaces, such as the Palazzo dei Normanni, which still serves as the seat of the Sicilian parliament today. Beyond their architectural achievements, the Normans also left an enduring legacy on Palermo's cultural landscape. As you wander through Palermo's labyrinthine streets, you'll encounter echoes of its past at every turn. Ancient city walls, once built for defense, now stand as silent witnesses to the passage of time. Seek out the Quattro Canti, a Baroque crossroads adorned with sculptures of Spanish kings and patron saints, marking the intersection of the city's two main streets. Venture underground to explore the Capuchin catacombs, a macabre yet fascinating testament to Palermo's history. Each stone, each fresco, each crumbling facade tells a story of conquest and resilience, of cultural fusion and artistic brilliance. Palermo is an absolute treasure trove of architectural gems, each whispering tales of bygone eras and showcasing a mesmerizing blend of styles. From the grandeur of Norman cathedrals to the ornate beauty of Baroque palaces, this city is a feast for the eyes. Let's start with the crown jewel, the Cathedral of Palermo. This majestic structure is a testament to the city's multicultural past, with its architecture reflecting Norman, Arab, and even Gothic influences. Next, prepare to be transported to a fairy tale setting at the Palazzo dei Normanni, the royal palace of Palermo. Now let's dive into the heart of Palermo's vibrant street life and immerse ourselves in the sights, sounds, and smells of its bustling markets. Get ready for a sensory overload as you navigate through a labyrinth of stalls overflowing with colorful produce, fresh seafood, and local delicacies that will tantalize your taste buds. First on our culinary adventure is the Bolaro Market, a true feast for the senses. Engage with the friendly vendors, practice your bargaining skills, and don't be afraid to sample some of the local street food. Arancini, panelle, and sfinzione are absolute must-tries, and no visit to Palermo would be complete without a stroll through the Mercato del Capo. After a day of exploring Palermo's historical sites and bustling markets, you might be craving a bit of peace and quiet. One such oasis is the Orto Botanico di Palermo, a sprawling botanical garden home to a diverse collection of plants from around the world. Stroll through its shaded pathways, admire the exotic flora, and discover hidden corners where you can escape the city bustle. For a breath of fresh air with panoramic city views, head to Monte Pellegrino. And if you're looking for a relaxing afternoon by the sea, hop on a bus and head to Mondello. Now, let's talk about getting around Palermo. Don't worry, navigating this vibrant city is easier than you might think. For those who love to explore at their own pace, Palermo's historic center is surprisingly walkable. Many of the main attractions are within easy walking distance of each other, allowing you to soak up the city's vibrant atmosphere and discover hidden gems along the way. If you're short on time or prefer to cover more ground, Palermo has an efficient and affordable public transportation system. Let's delve a little deeper into Palermo's public transport system, shall we? The bus network is your best bet for getting around the city without breaking the bank. You'll find buses operated by AMAT, the local transport company, crisscrossing the city throughout the day. To catch a bus, simply head to a designated bus stop, usually marked with a blue and white sign. Once you've boarded the bus, validate your ticket by inserting it into the machine near the driver. Now, let's talk about something truly captivating: the heart and soul of Palermo, its people and their customs. Sicilians are known for their warmth, hospitality, and love for their traditions. As you explore this vibrant city, embrace the opportunity to connect with locals and experience their way of life. Don't be surprised if you're greeted with a warm buongiorno or buonasera as you pass by. Sicilians are generally quite chatty and welcoming, so don't hesitate to ask for directions or recommendations. They're often more than happy to share their city with visitors. When it comes to dining, embrace the Italian tradition of la passeggiata, a leisurely stroll before or after dinner. You'll find locals of all ages enjoying this evening ritual, catching up with friends and savoring the cool evening air. It's a wonderful way to soak up the city's atmosphere and witness daily life unfold. Remember, a little respect goes a long way. When visiting churches or religious sites, dress modestly, covering your shoulders and knees. And if you're invited into someone's home, it's customary to bring a small gift, such as flowers or pastries. Prepare your taste buds for an unforgettable culinary adventure in Palermo. Sicilian cuisine is a delightful fusion of Mediterranean flavors, influenced by centuries of cultural exchange. From fresh seafood and sun-ripened vegetables to aromatic spices and decadent desserts, Palermo's food scene will tantalize your senses. One dish you absolutely must try is pasta con lasagna, a true Sicilian classic. This flavorful pasta dish features sardines, fennel, saffron, raisins, and pine nuts, creating a harmonious blend of sweet, savory, and slightly salty notes. It's a true taste of Sicily. For a taste of Palermo's street food culture, don't miss out on arancini. These crispy deep-fried rice balls are typically filled with ragu, mozzarella, and peas, but you can also find variations with spinach, mushrooms, and other delicious fillings. They're perfect for a quick lunch on the go or a satisfying snack. And of course, no trip to Palermo would be complete without indulging in some sweet treats. Cannoli, crispy pastry shells filled with ricotta cream and often topped with candied fruit or chocolate chips, are a must-try. For a refreshing treat, try granita, a semi-frozen dessert made with fruit, sugar and water, often served with a brioche bun. Now, let's talk about the weather. Palermo enjoys a typical Mediterranean climate, with hot, dry summers and mild, wet winters. The best time to visit is during the shoulder seasons, from April to June or September to October, when the weather is pleasantly warm and sunny without the scorching heat of summer. During these months, you can expect average temperatures ranging from the high teens to mid-20s Celsius, making it ideal for exploring the city on foot and enjoying outdoor activities. The evenings are generally mild, perfect for alfresco dining and soaking up the lively atmosphere. Summers in Palermo can be quite hot, with temperatures often exceeding 30 degrees Celsius. If you're visiting during this time, be prepared for the heat and stay hydrated. Carry a water bottle with you. Wear light, loose-fitting clothing and take breaks in shaded areas or air-conditioned spaces. Winters in Palermo are mild and rainy, with temperatures rarely dipping below 10 degrees Celsius. While it's not ideal beach weather, it's a good time to experience the city's cultural attractions and enjoy cozy evenings in local restaurants. Now, fellow explorers, let me share some insider tips to help you make the most of your time in Palermo. These little nuggets of wisdom will enhance your experience and ensure you navigate this captivating city like a seasoned traveler. Firstly, don't be afraid to venture beyond the well-trodden tourist paths. While the main attractions are certainly worth visiting, some of Palermo's true hidden gems lie tucked away in its quieter neighborhoods. Take a stroll through the charming streets of La Calza with its vibrant street art and bohemian vibe, or explore the historic Capo Market, where you can mingle with locals and sample authentic Sicilian delicacies. Secondly, if you're short on time, consider purchasing a Palermo Pass. This handy card grants you access to several of the city's top attractions, including the Palazzo dei Normanni and the Cappella Palatina, at a discounted price. It also includes free use of public transportation, saving you both time and money. Lastly, be sure to pack a reusable water bottle. Palermo can get quite hot, especially during the summer months, so staying hydrated is crucial. You'll find public water fountains scattered throughout the city where you can refill your bottle, saving money and reducing plastic waste. Well, adventurers, our whirlwind tour of Palermo has come to an end, but the memories we've made exploring this captivating city will last a lifetime. From the moment we stepped off the cruise ship and into the heart of this Sicilian gem, we've been swept away by its unique charm, rich history, and the warmth of its people. We've wandered through ancient streets, marveled at architectural wonders, and savored the tantalizing flavors of Sicilian cuisine. We've embraced the city's vibrant energy, haggled for souvenirs in bustling markets, and discovered hidden courtyards where time seems to stand still. But most importantly, we've experienced the true essence of Palermo, a city that effortlessly blends the grandeur of its past with the vibrancy of its present, where ancient traditions meet modern life in a harmonious embrace. We hope this video has inspired you to add Palermo to your travel bucket list and experience its magic for yourself. Remember to check out those tour links in the description below to dive even deeper into this captivating city. Until our next adventure, ciao bella Palermo. Welcome, cruise travelers! Today we're taking you on a virtual journey to one of Sicily's most enchanting cities, Messina. As the gateway to Sicily, Messina is rich in history, culture, and natural beauty. From ancient cathedrals to scenic viewpoints, Messina offers a myriad of experiences waiting to be discovered. In this guide, we'll show you everything you need to know to make the most of your port day in Messina. Plus, we have a special treat, the top 5 must-see places you can't afford to miss. Let's dive in and explore the best of what this captivating city has to offer. Your cruise ship will dock at the port of Messina, conveniently located near the city centre. Most cruise liners provide shuttle services to key points, but it's always wise to check with your ship for specific details. From the port, you can easily explore Messina on foot or opt for a taxi for added convenience. Messina's city centre is compact and best explored on foot. Walking allows you to truly immerse yourself in the city's vibrant atmosphere, discover hidden gems, and appreciate the blend of historical and modern elements. Start your journey in the heart of the city, which offers a maze of narrow streets and charming squares. Messina has a rich history that dates back to ancient Greek times. Over the centuries, it has been influenced by the Romans, Byzantines, Normans, and Spaniards, each leaving their mark on the city. Messina's history is reflected in its stunning architecture, ancient ruins, and vibrant cultural scene. Now, let's delve into the top 5 must-visit places in Messina. Yeah, let's explore the top 5 must-visit places in Messina when you're on a day trip from your cruise ship. Begin your adventure at the Messina Cathedral, a stunning example of Norman architecture. The cathedral's bell tower houses the largest astronomical clock in the world. Be sure to be there at noon to witness the clock's intricate mechanical show. Adjacent to the cathedral is Piazza del Duomo, the main square of Messina. Here you'll find the Fountain of Orion, a masterpiece of Renaissance sculpture, and plenty of cafes where you can soak up the lively atmosphere. Visit the Church of Santissima Annunziata dei Catalani, an architectural gem blending Norman and Arab influences. Its unique design and historical significance make it a must-see. Explore the Messina Regional Museum, which houses an impressive collection of art and artifacts from various periods of the city's history. Highlights include works by Caravaggio and Antonello da Messina. For panoramic views of the city and the Strait of Messina, head to the Sanctuary of Montalto. This hilltop church offers breathtaking vistas and a peaceful retreat from the bustling city below. For longer distances, Messina offers an efficient public transportation system, including buses and trams. The local buses are a reliable and affordable way to navigate the city and its surroundings. If you prefer a more flexible option, consider renting a bike for a fun and convenient way to explore. Enhance your Messina experience by booking local tours. Local tour operators provide in-depth knowledge and unique insights about the area. Consider a guided walking tour of the historic districts, a culinary tour to sample Sicilian delicacies, or an excursion to nearby Taormina. Booking tours in advance can save you money and ensure you secure your spot. Prepare your taste buds for a culinary journey in Messina. The city's cuisine is a delightful blend of Mediterranean and traditional Sicilian flavors. Don't miss out on trying local specialties like pasta alla norma pasta with tomatoes, eggplant, and ricotta cheese, and arancini stuffed rice balls. For dessert, indulge in granita, a refreshing semi-frozen dessert often served with a brioche bun. Pair it with a glass of local Mamertino wine for the perfect end to your meal. Messina enjoys a Mediterranean climate, with hot summers and mild winters. The best time to visit is during the spring or autumn when the weather is pleasant and the crowds are smaller. Summer is perfect for beachgoers but can be busy, while winter offers a quieter charm with fewer tourists and cozy dining experiences. The people of Messina are known for their warm hospitality. Show respect by learning a few basic Italian phrases like buongiorno, good morning, and grazie, thank you. When dining out, it's customary to leave a small tip of around 10% for good service. To make the most of your time in Messina, here are a few insider tips. Venture beyond the main tourist areas and explore the hidden gems of the city. The narrow streets of the old town and the vibrant markets are full of character and local life. Engage with the locals. Messina residents are generally friendly and open. Strike up a conversation at a market or ask for restaurant recommendations to gain valuable insights and perhaps make a new friend. For a truly enriching experience, consider booking a guided tour. A local guide can provide fascinating stories and insider knowledge about Messina's history, culture, and hidden treasures. Whether it's a historical walking tour, a culinary adventure, or a scenic excursion to nearby Taormina, these experiences will deepen your appreciation of this beautiful city.
Imagine a place where ancient Greek theatres gaze out over smoking volcanoes, where cobbled streets lead to hidden beaches, and where every view looks like a postcard from the White Lotus, all accessible from 2 different cruise ports. Welcome to Taormina, Sicily's crown jewel perched dramatically on cliffs above the Ionian Sea. But here's what most cruise passengers miss. While everyone's booking expensive ship excursions, you can reach this stunning hilltop town independently for a fraction of the cost and experience it at your own pace. I'm here with travel day trip ideas, and today we're exploring Taormina, showing you how to get there from both Messina and Giardini Naxos ports and revealing why this ancient town deserves to be at the top of your Mediterranean bucket list. Taormina isn't just another Sicilian town. It's been captivating visitors for over 2,000 years. Perched 200 meters above the sea on Monte Tauro, this medieval gem offers something truly magical. Ancient Greek ruins with Mount Etna as a backdrop, charming pedestrian streets filled with local artisans, and easy access to beautiful beaches below. What makes Taormina perfect for cruise travelers? First, it's accessible from 2 ports. Whether you dock at Messina or anchor at Giardini Naxos, you can reach Taormina easily and affordably. Second, the town centre is compact and walkable, perfect for a day of exploration. Third, it offers authentic Sicilian culture without overwhelming crowds. In the next 10 minutes, I'll show you exactly how to get to Taormina from both ports, reveal the top 5 must-see attractions, including that famous Greek theatre, share the best local food experiences, and demonstrate how to save serious money by skipping cruise ship excursions. Let's start with the most important part, how to actually get to Taormina, because it depends on where your ship docks. If you're docking at Messina Port, here's your route. It's a pleasant 15-minute walk from the cruise terminal to Messina Centrale train station along the waterfront. Trains to Taormina Giardini station run approximately hourly and take 45 minutes to 1 hour. The one-way ticket costs just €5.50. Here's the key insider tip. Buy the combined train and bus ticket for €7.50 total. This includes the essential 10-minute bus ride from Taormina Giardini station up to the town centre. If your ship anchors at Giardini Naxos Bay, you're even closer. Tender boats take you to the pier, and from there you have several options. Shuttle buses provided by most cruise lines, taxis for about 15 to 20 euros, or take a taxi to the nearby Venivia cable car station, which offers stunning views as it lifts you from the coast at Mazzaro up to Taormina's main street. Don't fall for expensive cruise ship excursions charging 70 to 80 euros per person. The train and bus combination costs under 8 euros, and a taxi from Messina runs about 50 to 60 euros for the entire car. You'll save hundreds while having the freedom to explore at your own pace. Let's start with Taormina's most spectacular attraction, the Teatro Antico, a Greek theatre carved directly into the hillside in the 3rd century BC. This isn't just any ancient ruin, it's the second largest classical theatre in Sicily and offers what many consider the most beautiful theatre setting in the world. What makes this theatre extraordinary is its dramatic backdrop. On clear days, you can see Mount Etna smoking in the distance, the sparkling Ionian Sea below, and the coastline stretching toward Calabria. The Romans later expanded the theatre, and remarkably, it still hosts concerts and performances today. Entry costs €14 for adults, and it's absolutely worth every cent. The theatre is about a 10-minute uphill walk from the main street, Corso Umberto. Visit early morning or late afternoon for the best light and fewer crowds. The stone seating accommodates about 4,500 spectators, showing just how important this venue was in ancient times. Corso Umberto is Taormina's main pedestrian street, running the entire length of the old town from Porta Messina to Porta Catania. This isn't just a street, it's the beating heart of Taormina, lined with boutiques, cafes, restaurants and artisan shops selling everything from Sicilian ceramics to handmade jewellery. What I love about Corso Umberto is how it perfectly captures authentic Sicilian life. You'll see locals doing their daily shopping alongside visitors, street musicians performing, and the constant buzz of Italian conversation mixed with the aroma of fresh espresso and pastries. The street passes through two main piazzas, Piazza 9th of April with its stunning sea views and distinctive black and white checkered pavement, and Piazza Duomo with its beautiful medieval cathedral and Baroque fountain. Piazza 9th of April is often called the Balcony of Sicily, and once you see the views, you'll understand why. This stunning square offers panoramic vistas of the Ionian Sea, the Bay of Naxos below, and Mount Etna in the distance. The square is framed by the Church of San Giuseppe with its Baroque facade and the clock tower, which serves as a gateway between the newer and older parts of town. The famous black and white checkered marble pavement creates a striking pattern that's become one of Taormina's most photographed spots. This is the perfect place to enjoy a granita or gelato while soaking in those incredible views. The outdoor cafes offer prime seating where you can watch the world go by while enjoying some of the most spectacular coastal scenery in the Mediterranean. The Cathedral of San Nicola, built in the 13th century, sits in the charming Piazza Duomo and represents Taormina's medieval heritage. The cathedral's fortress-like exterior reflects the turbulent times when it was built, designed to serve as both worship space and defensive stronghold. Step inside to discover beautiful religious artwork and peaceful atmosphere. The cathedral is free to enter and offers a cool respite from the Sicilian sun. The real star of Piazza Duomo is the Baroque fountain in the center, featuring a centaur holding an orb and scepter, the symbol of Taormina. This 17th century masterpiece is one of the town's most beloved landmarks and a popular meeting spot. What makes this area special is how it feels authentically Sicilian. This is still very much a living neighborhood square where local families gather and daily life continues as it has for centuries. For a peaceful break from medieval streets, head to the Villa Comunale, Taormina's beautiful public gardens created by English noblewoman Lady Florence Trevelyan in the 19th century. These gardens offer shaded paths, exotic plants, and stunning coastal views. The gardens are free to enter and provide a tranquil escape with benches where you can rest while enjoying panoramic views. You'll find unique Victorian-era garden structures and a variety of Mediterranean plants and flowers. From the gardens, you can see Isola Bella, the small rocky island connected to the mainland by a narrow strip of sand. Known as the Pearl of the Ionian Sea, this scenic coastal reserve is accessible via cable car and a short walk, with a narrow sand strip connecting it to the beach. The beach at Mazzaro Bay has pebbles rather than sand, but the water is crystal clear and the setting is breathtaking, surrounded by dramatic cliffs and lush vegetation. It's perfect for swimming, snorkeling, or simply relaxing in one of the most picturesque coastal settings you'll find. Taormina offers some of Sicily's most delicious culinary experiences. You absolutely must try arancini, Sicily's famous rice balls that are much larger here than anywhere else. They're often shaped like Mount Etna and filled with ragu, mozzarella, and peas. The best place is Rosticceria da Cristina, where you can get authentic arancini for under €5 each. For dessert, granita is essential. This smooth, creamy treat is perfect for the Sicilian heat. Try the almond or pistachio flavors, traditionally served with brioche. Bambar is famous for its granita and was featured in The White Lotus Season 2. Don't miss authentic cannoli, but make sure they're filled fresh to order. The ricotta should be light and sweet, the shell perfectly crispy. Several traditional pasticcerias along Corso Umberto make excellent cannoli using generations-old recipes. For a complete meal, try pasta alla norma, pasta with eggplant, tomatoes, and ricotta salata cheese, named after the opera by Catania-born composer Bellini. Pair it with Etna wine, produced from grapes grown on the volcanic slopes. Here are insider tips to make your Taormina experience smoother and more affordable. First, wear comfortable walking shoes. Taormina involves hills, steps, and cobblestone streets. The main street is relatively flat, but exploring side streets requires climbing. Second, bring cash for small purchases, though most restaurants accept credit cards. ATMs are available along Corso Umberto. Third, if visiting from Messina, check the train schedule for your return journey. Trains run approximately hourly. Fourth, don't feel pressured to book expensive cruise ship excursions. Taormina is perfectly safe and easy to explore independently. Local tour operators offer excellent walking tours for 20 to 25 euros per person, compared to 70 to 80 euros for cruise ship excursions. Finally, if your ship stays late, consider staying for sunset. The views from Piazza Nina Prile at golden hour are absolutely magical. If you have extra time, Mount Etna is just an hour away and offers one of Europe's most incredible natural experiences. This active volcano is constantly smoking, creating an otherworldly landscape of lava flows and volcanic craters. Just note, doing both Taormina and Mount Etna in one day may be tight unless your cruise stop is long. So plan accordingly or save Etna for a future trip. For White Lotus fans, the San Domenico Palace, where Season 2 was filmed, is now a Four Seasons hotel. While you might not afford to stay there, you can walk by and admire the exterior. Another option is visiting Castelmola, perched even higher than Taormina, with incredible views and famous for its almond wine. It's accessible by bus or a steep 45-minute hike. Taormina proves that some places truly live up to their legendary reputation. This stunning hilltop town offers a perfect blend of ancient history, medieval charm, natural beauty, and authentic Sicilian culture that's been captivating visitors for over 2,000 years. From the spectacular Greek theatre with Mount Etna as backdrop to charming streets filled with local artisans, from incredible Sicilian cuisine to easy access to pristine beaches, Taormina delivers experiences that will stay with you long after your cruise ends. What makes this even better is how accessible and affordable it can be when you skip expensive cruise excursions and explore independently. The train journey from Messina is part of the adventure, and having the freedom to explore at your own pace makes the experience richer. Thanks for joining us for this complete guide to Taormina, Sicily. If this video inspired you to add this incredible destination to your Mediterranean cruise wishlist, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Travel Day Trip Ideas for more cruise port guides that help you explore authentically while saving money. What excites you most about Taormina? The ancient Greek theatre with its volcanic backdrop? The charming medieval streets? Or maybe those famous Sicilian arancini? Let me know in the comments below. I love hearing what captures fellow travelers' imaginations. Most importantly, check the video description below for direct links to our recommended local tours and experiences in Taormina. These trusted local operators offer everything from historical walking tours to Mount Etna excursions and authentic food experiences, all at genuine local prices that are typically half what you'd pay for cruise ship alternatives. Safe travels, and I'll see you exploring another incredible Mediterranean treasure soon. Today, I'm showing you exactly how to explore Catania and reach Mount Etna for under 10 euros instead of paying 90 euros plus for cruise ship excursions. But here's what will blow your mind. There's a Sicilian port where you can walk off your ship directly into a UNESCO World Heritage Baroque city, then take a simple train to Europe's most active volcano, all while ancient Greek theatres and fish markets buzz with authentic Italian life just steps from your gangway. I've discovered the insider secrets that most cruise passengers never learn. The exact train routes that get you to Mount Etna's craters for the price of a coffee, which entrance to the historic centre avoids the crowds, and why this volcanic city offers more authentic Sicilian experiences than anywhere else in the Mediterranean. You're about to see exclusive footage from inside Catania's vibrant fish market, walk through Baroque streets built from volcanic stone, and discover why this city, sitting in Mount Etna's shadow, has become Sicily's most exciting cultural destination. Catania isn't just another Italian port, it's Sicily's second largest city, and your gateway to one of the world's most fascinating volcanic landscapes. Built entirely from black lava stone after Mount Etna destroyed the original city in 1693, modern Catania is a UNESCO World Heritage masterpiece that perfectly blends ancient history with vibrant contemporary Sicilian life. What makes Catania perfect for cruise travelers? First, the port location is incredibly convenient. You're just a 15-minute walk from the historic centre with no shuttles needed. Second, it's the closest port to Mount Etna, meaning you can reach Europe's most active volcano easily and affordably. Third, this city offers the most authentic Sicilian experience you'll find. Over the next 10 minutes, I'll show you exactly how to get from your ship to Mount Etna using local transport, reveal the 5 must-see attractions, including that famous elephant fountain, and demonstrate why independent exploration saves you serious money while delivering experiences that organized tours simply cannot provide. Your cruise ship docks at Catania's Sporgente Centrale. And here's the fantastic news. This is one of Italy's most convenient cruise ports. You're literally a 15-minute flat walk from Piazza del Duomo, the heart of Catania's UNESCO World Heritage Historic Centre. The moment you exit the port gates, you're walking through authentic Sicily. You'll see locals heading to work, smell fresh coffee and pastries, and hear the animated conversations that make Italian cities so vibrant. From the port, you can walk directly to the city centre. It's completely flat and takes about 15 minutes along Via Dusmet. Alternatively, local buses run regularly for just €1.10, and taxis cost about 10 to 15 euros to the centre. For Mount Etna visits, here's the insider secret. From Catania Centrale train station, you can take the Circumetnea railway through scenic volcanic towns like Randazzo and Adrano, and then connect by local bus or taxi to reach Rifugio Sapienza at 1,900 meters. This scenic narrow-gauge railway takes you through volcanic landscapes that most tourists never see. But here's the money-saving tip. Ignore those expensive cruise ship excursions charging 80 to 90 euros per person for Mount Etna. You can reach the volcano and explore the historic centre for under 15 euros per person when you know the local secrets. Let's start with Catania's heart, Piazza del Duomo, dominated by the famous Fontana dell'Elefante. This isn't just any fountain, it's the symbol of Catania, featuring a smiling elephant carved from black lava stone topped with an ancient Egyptian obelisk. The elephant, called Liotru by locals, represents the city's ability to survive Mount Etna's destructive power. Legend says it has magical powers that protect Catania from volcanic eruptions. The square showcases Catania's unique Baroque architecture, all built from dark volcanic stone that gives the city its distinctive character. The Duomo di Sant'Agata dominates one side, housing the tomb of composer Vincenzo Bellini, Catania's most famous son. Just behind the Duomo lies La Pescheria, Catania's legendary fish market and one of the most authentic experiences you'll have in Sicily. This isn't a tourist attraction, it's where locals have bought fresh seafood for over 150 years. The market explodes with energy every morning except Sunday. Vendors shout prices in Sicilian dialect, massive swordfish hang from hooks, and the variety of Mediterranean seafood is incredible. The sensory experience is overwhelming in the best possible way. Even if you're not buying seafood, The market is surrounded by excellent restaurants serving the freshest fish you'll ever taste. Try the raw seafood preparations or simple grilled fish with lemon and local olive oil. Via Etnea is Catania's main street, running 3 kilometers from the sea toward Mount Etna. This isn't just a shopping street, it's an open-air museum of Sicilian Baroque architecture, all built from volcanic stone after the 1693 earthquake. Walking up Via Etnea, you'll pass beautiful churches, elegant palaces, and lively piazzas. The street offers glimpses of Mount Etna in the distance, constantly reminding you of the volcanic forces that shaped this city. Don't miss Piazza Università, home to the historic University of Catania, founded in 1434. Via Crociferi, just off Via Etnea, is considered one of Sicily's most beautiful Baroque streets, with 4 magnificent churches in just 200 meters. Hidden beneath Catania's modern streets lies an incredible Roman amphitheatre, one of the largest in Italy. Built in the 2nd century AD, this massive structure could seat 16,000 spectators and hosted gladiatorial games. What's remarkable is how the amphitheatre was buried by volcanic ash and debris, then built over by the medieval city. Today, you can see the excavated portions and imagine the full scale of this ancient entertainment venue. The Teatro Romano offers insight into Catania's 2,700-year history. The acoustics are still perfect, and concerts are occasionally held here, connecting ancient and modern entertainment. No visit to Catania is complete without experiencing Mount Etna, Europe's tallest and most active volcano. At 3,329 meters high, Etna dominates the landscape and has shaped every aspect of life in this region. Here's how to reach Etna independently. Take the Circumetnea railway from Catania Centrale station through scenic volcanic towns like Randazzo and Adrano, and then connect by local bus or taxi to reach Rifugio Sapienza at 1,900 meters. At Rifugio Sapienza, you'll find restaurants, souvenir shops, and the Funivia dell'Etna cable car, which takes you up to 2,500 meters. Even if you don't go to the summit, the lunar landscape at this elevation is otherworldly. The mineral-rich soil around Mount Etna produces bold reds like Nerello Mascalese, one of Sicily's most prized wine varietals. The volcanic terroir creates unique flavors you won't taste anywhere else. Castello Ursino, built by Frederick II in the 13th century, tells the story of Sicily's complex history. Originally built on a cliff overlooking the sea, the 1669 lava flow filled in the coastline, leaving the castle inland, a perfect example of how Etna has literally reshaped the city. Today, the castle houses Catania's Civic Museum, with artifacts spanning from prehistoric times to the modern era. The collection includes Greek and Roman sculptures, medieval weapons, and artwork illustrating Sicily's role as a Mediterranean crossroads. The castle's architecture reflects Sicily's multicultural heritage. Norman, Arab, and Byzantine influences all visible in its design. The surrounding area is now a vibrant neighborhood with excellent restaurants and bars, perfect for experiencing Catania's evening aperitivo culture. Catania's food scene is distinctly Sicilian, influenced by the island's Greek, Arab, Norman, and Spanish heritage. The volcanic soil produces incredible ingredients, and the proximity to the sea ensures the freshest seafood. You must try arancini, Sicily's famous rice balls that originated in Catania. Here, they're often cone-shaped to resemble Mount Etna and filled with ragu, mozzarella, and peas. The best place is Savia, a historic pasticceria serving locals since 1897. Pasta alla Norma is Catania's signature dish, created to honor the opera Norma by local composer Vincenzo Bellini. This perfect combination of pasta, eggplant, tomatoes, and ricotta salata represents the essence of Sicilian cooking. For breakfast, try granita with brioche, a Sicilian tradition that's more like dessert. The granita is smoother than sorbet, and the warm brioche provides perfect contrast. Pistachio and almond are the classic flavors. Don't miss the evening aperitivo culture. Locals gather in piazzas and along Via Etnea for drinks and conversation. The perfect time to people watch and soak up authentic Sicilian social life. Here are insider tips that'll save you money and enhance your Catania experience. First, the city centre is completely walkable and safe. Most major attractions are within a 20-minute walk of each other, and the flat terrain makes walking easy. Comfortable shoes are essential for the volcanic stone streets. Second, for Mount Etna visits, dress in layers and bring a jacket. Even in summer, temperatures drop significantly at higher elevations. The Circumetnea train is much cheaper than tour buses and offers better views. Third, eat where locals eat. The best restaurants are often away from the main tourist areas. Look for places full of Sicilian families. That's always a good sign. If you want a guided experience, local operators offer excellent value at 30 to 40 euros per person for comprehensive city and Etna tours, compared from 80 to 90 for cruise ship excursions. Finally, don't rush. Catania rewards travellers who take time to explore beyond the obvious attractions. Wander the side streets, stop for coffee, and engage with locals. That's where the real magic happens. If you want to combine sightseeing with beach time, Catania offers several excellent options. Playa di Catania is a long stretch of black volcanic sand, easily reached via local buses like Line D from the city centre. The beach has clear water and good facilities. For something more dramatic, consider the beaches near Arci Castello, about 20 minutes south of Catania. Here, you'll find beaches surrounded by dramatic lava rock formations and crystal clear water. The Norman castle, perched on a lava rock outcrop, creates a stunning backdrop. Catania proves that the most rewarding travel experiences come from embracing a destination's authentic character rather than following the tourist trail. This volcanic city offers something genuinely unique. A place where ancient history, Baroque architecture, active geology, and vibrant contemporary culture create an experience you cannot find anywhere else. From exploring fish markets that have operated for centuries to riding historic trains toward an active volcano, from tasting wines grown in volcanic soil to walking streets built from lava stone, Catania delivers experiences that connect you directly with Sicily's dramatic natural and cultural forces. What makes this even more special is how accessible and affordable everything becomes when you explore independently. The city is compact and walkable, locals are welcoming, and transport connections to Mount Etna are efficient and cheap. Whether you're fascinated by volcanic landscapes, passionate about authentic Italian culture, or simply want to experience Sicily at its most genuine, Catania offers memories that will last long after your cruise ends. Thanks for joining us for this complete guide to Catania's cruise port. If this video showed you a side of Sicily you didn't expect, beyond just Mount Etna tours, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Travel Day Trip Ideas for more cruise port guides that help you discover authentic experiences while saving money. What excites you most about Catania? The vibrant fish market culture? Walking through Baroque streets built from volcanic stone? Or maybe taking that scenic train toward Mount Etna? Let me know in the comments below. I love hearing what captures fellow travelers' imaginations. And here's your money-saving opportunity. Check the video description below for direct links to our recommended local tours and experiences in Catania. These trusted local operators offer everything from comprehensive city walking tours to Mount Etna excursions and authentic Sicilian cooking classes, all at genuine local prices that are typically half what you'd pay for cruise ship alternatives. You'll find options for every interest and budget, all bookable directly with operators who understand cruise schedules and deliver authentic Sicilian hospitality. Safe travels, and I'll see you exploring another incredible Mediterranean treasure soon. What if I told you there's an Italian island where ancient Roman amphitheaters overlook turquoise lagoons filled with thousands of pink flamingos, where medieval walls hide stunning cathedral treasures, and where you can experience authentic Italian island life without the crowds of Sicily or the prices of the Amalfi coast? Welcome to Cagliari, Sardinia. And here's the secret most cruise passengers don't realize. While this port flies under the radar compared to other Mediterranean stops, it offers some of Italy's most spectacular scenery, fascinating history, and genuine local culture, all within easy reach of your ship. Today, we're uncovering Cagliari's treasures, showing you why this Sardinian capital deserves a full day of exploration, and how to experience it authentically without the typical tourist traps. Cagliari isn't just another Italian port, it's your gateway to Sardinia, an island so unique it feels like its own country. As Sardinia's capital and largest city, Cagliari sits on one of the Mediterranean's most beautiful gulfs, surrounded by hills and blessed with both ancient history and stunning natural beauty. What makes Cagliari perfect for cruise travelers? First, the port location is incredibly convenient. You're just a short shuttle ride from the city center. Second, this city packs incredible diversity into a compact area, from the medieval Castello district perched on a hilltop to pristine beaches just minutes away. Third, it's authentically Italian, without the overwhelming tourist crowds you'll find elsewhere. In the next 10 or so minutes, I'll guide you through the top 5 must-see attractions, reveal the best local experiences including that famous flamingo sanctuary, share practical tips for getting around, and show you how to save money by exploring independently rather than booking expensive ship excursions. Your cruise ship docks at Cagliari's modern cruise terminal, and here's what you need to know about getting into the city. The Port Authority provides a free shuttle bus from your ship to the roundabout at Piazza Matteotti, close to the train station and city centre. This shuttle runs regularly and takes about 10 minutes. Once you're dropped off at Piazza Matteotti, you're perfectly positioned to explore. The historic Castello district is a 15 to 20-minute uphill walk. Yes, it's steep, but the views are worth every step. Alternatively, you can catch local buses from the piazza to various parts of the city for just €1.30 per ride. If you're planning to visit the famous Poeto Beach, buses marked PQ and PF run every 5 minutes from the city centre during summer months. For those wanting to explore the Flamingo Sanctuary at Molentargius, it's easily accessible by local bus or a short taxi ride. The beauty of Cagliari is that most attractions are within walking distance of each other once you reach the city centre, making it perfect for a relaxed day of exploration. Number 1. Castello District, Medieval Majesty. Let's start with Cagliari's crown jewel, the Castello District, the historic heart of the city perched dramatically on a hilltop. This medieval quarter is surrounded by ancient Pisan walls and towers that have protected the city for over 700 years. The climb up is steep, but there are several routes, and locals have installed free elevators in some areas to help visitors tackle the hills. Once you're up there, you'll understand why this location was chosen. The views over the Gulf of Cagliari are absolutely breathtaking. Within the Castello walls, you'll find narrow cobblestone streets, hidden piazzas, and the impressive Cagliari Cathedral. The district feels like stepping back in time, but it's still a living neighborhood where locals go about their daily lives. Don't miss the Torre dell'Elefante, Elephant Tower, a 14th century defensive tower you can climb for panoramic views. Number 2. Cagliari Cathedral, Baroque beauty. At the heart of the Castello district stands the magnificent Cagliari Cathedral, dedicated to Santa Maria. Originally built in the 13th century, this cathedral showcases a fascinating blend of Romanesque, Gothic, and Baroque styles that tells the story of Sardinia's complex history. The facade is stunning, but step inside to discover the real treasures: beautiful frescoes, intricate marble work, and the famous Sanctuary of Martyrs with its underground crypt containing relics of Sardinian saints. The cathedral is free to enter, making it an accessible highlight for any visitor. What I love about this cathedral is how it represents Cagliari's layers of history. You can see influences from the various civilizations that have ruled Sardinia, from the Pisans to the Spanish to the modern Italian period. Number 3. Roman Amphitheatre, Ancient Entertainment. Here's something that surprises many visitors. Cagliari has one of Italy's most impressive Roman amphitheatres, carved directly into the rocky hillside in the 2nd century AD. This isn't just ruins, It's a remarkably well-preserved venue that could seat 10,000 spectators. What makes this amphitheatre special is its setting and state of preservation. You can walk through the ancient corridors, stand in the arena where gladiators once fought, and climb to the upper tiers for incredible views over the city and sea. The acoustics are still so good that the venue hosts concerts and performances today. Entry costs just a few euros, and it's easily walkable from the Castello district. The site includes a small museum with artifacts found during excavations, giving you insight into Roman life in ancient Sardinia. Number 4. Bastione di Sant Remi, Panoramic Paradise. For the most spectacular views in Cagliari, head to the Bastione di Sant Remi, an impressive neoclassical monument built at the end of the 19th century. This isn't just a viewpoint, it's an architectural masterpiece with elegant columns, arches, and a grand terrace that offers 360-degree views of the city and Gulf of Cagliari. The Bastione was built on the site of ancient fortifications, and today it serves as Cagliari's most popular gathering spot. Locals come here for evening strolls, and it's the perfect place to watch the sunset over the Mediterranean. The structure is free to explore, and there are often cultural events and exhibitions held in the covered areas. It's also a great spot for photos. You can capture both the historic city below and your cruise ship in the harbour. Number 5. Molentargius Flamingo Sanctuary. Here's Cagliari's most unique attraction, the Molentargius Saline Regional Park, home to over 11,000 pink flamingos and 180 other bird species. This isn't just any nature reserve, it's one of Europe's most important wetland areas, located just minutes from the city centre. What makes this extraordinary is that you can see thousands of flamingos in their natural habitat while still being in an urban environment. The park was created from old salt pans, and the high salinity creates the perfect conditions for the algae and small crustaceans that give flamingos their pink colour. You can explore the park on foot via well-marked trails, or rent bikes at the entrance. There are several observation points and hides where you can watch the birds without disturbing them. The best times for viewing are early morning or late afternoon when the birds are most active. The park is free to enter and easily accessible by bus from the city centre. It's a unique experience you won't find at most cruise ports. Where else can you see thousands of wild flamingos just minutes from your ship? Sardinian cuisine is distinct from mainland Italian food, and Cagliari offers some incredible local specialties you won't find anywhere else. The island's isolation has preserved unique culinary traditions that blend Italian, Spanish, and North African influences. You must try colurgiones, beautiful hand-pleated pasta that looks like wheat stalks, typically filled with potato, mint, and pecorino cheese. Another local specialty is porcedu, slow-roasted suckling pig that's incredibly tender and flavorful. For seafood lovers, try the local bottaga, cured fish roe that's grated over pasta or eaten with bread and olive oil. It's sometimes called Sardinian caviar and has an intense, salty flavor that's absolutely delicious. Don't miss the local cheeses, especially pecorino sardo, made from sheep's milk and aged in caves. Pair it with local honey and pane carousel, thin, crispy flatbread that's been made the same way for centuries. For the best local experience, visit the covered market at Mercato di San Benedetto, Italy's largest covered market. You'll find fresh produce, local specialties, and small eateries serving authentic Sardinian dishes at very reasonable prices. No visit to Cagliari is complete without experiencing Poeto Beach, one of Italy's most beautiful urban beaches. This 8-kilometre stretch of fine white sand is just 15 minutes from the city centre and offers crystal-clear turquoise waters that rival any Caribbean destination. What makes Poeto special is its accessibility and facilities. You can reach it easily by bus, and once there, you'll find beach clubs, restaurants, and water sports rentals. The beach rarely feels crowded despite its popularity, and the water is perfect for swimming. The beach is backed by salt flats where you might spot more flamingos, and there are several beach bars and restaurants where you can enjoy fresh seafood with your feet in the sand. It's the perfect place to spend a relaxing afternoon after exploring the city's historical sites. If you prefer something more secluded, ask locals about the smaller beaches along the coast. Many are accessible by local bus and offer a more intimate experience with the same beautiful Sardinian waters. Now, here are some insider tips to make your Cagliari experience smoother and more affordable. First, wear comfortable walking shoes. The Castello district involves steep climbs and cobblestone streets. The free elevators help, but you'll still do plenty of walking. Second, most shops and restaurants close for siesta from 1 to 4 p.m., so plan your day accordingly. This is actually perfect timing for a beach visit during the hottest part of the day. Third, public transportation is excellent and affordable. A day pass costs just €3.30 and covers all city buses, including those to Poeto Beach and the Flamingo Sanctuary. Fourth, don't feel pressured to book expensive cruise excursions. Cagliari is perfect for independent exploration. Everything is well signposted, locals are friendly and helpful, and public transport is reliable. If you do want a guided experience, local tour operators offer excellent value. A half-day city tour with a local guide will be a lot cheaper than booking direct via your cruise ship tour desk. Finally, bring a camera with a good zoom lens if you're visiting the Flamingo Sanctuary. You'll want to capture these incredible birds without getting too close. Cagliari proves that some of the best travel experiences come from unexpected places. This Sardinian capital offers a perfect blend of history, culture, natural beauty, and authentic Italian island life that you simply won't find at more famous Mediterranean ports. From medieval walls and Roman ruins to pink flamingo sanctuaries and pristine beaches, Cagliari delivers diverse experiences all within easy reach of your cruise ship. The city rewards curious travelers with genuine local culture, reasonable prices, and stunning scenery that rivals anywhere in the Mediterranean. What makes this even better is how accessible everything is. You can explore ancient history in the morning, watch thousands of flamingos at midday, relax on beautiful beaches in the afternoon, and enjoy authentic Sardinian cuisine in the evening, all without the crowds and inflated prices of more touristy destinations. Cagliari is Italy's best-kept secret, and after spending a day here, you'll understand why locals are so passionate about their island home. Thanks for joining us for this exploration of Cagliari, Sardinia. If this video opens your eyes to what this incredible port has to offer, hit that like button and subscribe to Travel Day Trip Ideas for more cruise port guides that help you discover hidden gems while saving money. What surprised you most about Cagliari? The thousands of flamingos so close to the city? The medieval Castello district? Or maybe those pristine beaches? Let me know in the comments below. I love hearing what excites travelers about new destinations. Most importantly, check the video description below for direct links to our recommended local tours and experiences in Cagliari. That's your plan for Italy. Simple, stress-free port days. Download the free Italy Port Day Planner in the description. The tours we trust are there too. If this helped, please tap like and subscribe for more no-fluff cruise port guides. Keep planning. Check out our next video on the screen right now. Save this video for your cruise. See you in the next port.